Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Dungeon Delivery, the D&D actual play podcast where we take a bunch of Minecraft creators and transform them into fantasy postal workers. I'm Ozza, your dungeon master, and I will be guiding our players through this world as part of a collaborative improvised story. If everyone would like to introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Gem, a Minecraft YouTuber playing on Hermitcraft.
Hi, I'm Ollie, also known as TheOrionSound, and I'm playing Chèramy, the Cuman sorcerer.
Hi, I'm Martin. I am playing Haery, a Harangan monk.
Hi, I'm Lizzie, and I'm playing Polly Inkpot.
And without further ado, it's time for Dungeon Delivery. When we last saw our couriers, they had just survived their first official delivery to the Blackwood Fair, which ended in a rather spectacular joust in which Haery won the laurels.
Yeah, come on!
This morning finds them somewhere far less glamorous. The Acorn Express locker room. Metal doors slam shut, buckles tighten, satchels are checked and rechecked, and employee number 274 enters the room, eating the remnants of a discarded breakfast pastry his pigeon beak has plucked from the ground.
I would like to say that Chèramy wouldn't be eating the pastry, he'd be eating the seeds off the top of the pastry. And he's really struggling to sort of like navigate that with his wings because they don't have fingers. It's like, oh, this is quite the bother. Oh.
What's going on there, mate? You all right?
Oh, Haery, could I borrow your deft fingers? And can I get the seeds off of my pastry?
Sure, yeah, I can do that.
Where did you get that? I think there's a hair on it.
I mean, I don't have hairs. I've got
I haven't
feathers.
even touched it yet.
I think there was was it the squirrel that was also doing the restaurant, the canteen? I assume this is all from the canteen.
Where did you get the pastry, Chèramy?
Pardon?
Where did you get the pastry?
The pastry from the canteen.
Oh.
I got it from the floor. You want me to say I got it from the floor? Obviously, I got it from the floor. What? It's not okay to eat things from the floor in this company?
No, it's not okay. It's not okay.
You people and your pristine ways.
As long as you wash your feathers before you handle the packages, it's all right with me.
I always do. Well, I mean, to be fair, I left it 10 seconds when I saw Carl drop it, and I thought, that one's mine. I don't have any money to pay the people at the canteen. It's not free.
Yeah, they just dock that from your pay.
We get paid wages now, Chèramy. You're not paid in grain anymore. You don't have to
know,
eat grain.
But they ship it to me nest. The caretaker, he just takes the letters because he doesn't think we can read them. I'm up there in the rafters. They never let me even see it.
Are you still sleeping at the top of that tower with the regular pigeons?
I'm in the aviary, yes. Well, the thing is, it makes it easier for me to help out if I'm still up there. That's my night shift. Day shift, delivering packages with you guys. Night shift, up there with the boys.
Can you still talk to them? Do they understand you and you understand them or no?
Well, yeah, I still do the same. And I still like... You don't forget your roots when you get longer arms.
I didn't know if the hag would have just like disconnected all that. I didn't know.
No, she didn't even really connect to the speaking common. That was the postmaster. He did a solid week of training and education with me, and it all sunk in because I'm smarter than your average pigeon.
Wow. So how do you want this doing then? You want me to pick them off one at a time or like do like a flick and you got to catch it? Like, what are you thinking?
I like the way you think, Haery.
Well,
that would be a dex check, I assume. Would that be?
That would be.
I want to use my new dice tray.
All right. First roll of the session is going to be a dexterity check from the both of you. One for the flicking of the seeds and a second for the catching of the seeds in your pigeon beak. I will say we'll give you advantage, Chèramy, purely from the fact that you've been doing this your whole life.
I have. It's true.
Nice.
I always
the flick is a 12 for all it's worth.
It's a solid
flick for the 12, so it's not too fast, not too well aimed. It's a 7 plus 1. It's an 8 to catch it with advantage.
Yeah, go again.
It's a 12. It's an equal 12.
There's a few seeds missed, but you do land a couple in your beak. It's a bit of a bigger.
And I'm
beak,
purposely like shooting them off in different directions.
And I'm trying to I'm trying to flap after them like I usually do, but because of the lack of dexterity from my new form, it's a real struggle.
Okay, and Polly, what are you doing while all of this is going on?
Oh, Is there any? Does my locker need cleaning out or something? I don't know what I'm watching right now.
You could always, tidy your locker and neaten things up a little bit.
I like to imagine I've got a plushie collection in there that I arrange every morning.
Well, the mist seeds are flying past me and going into your locker, so every time that happens, you have to take one out.
No!
Didn't know if you wanted some,
Do
Miss
you
Polly, but
mind?
here you are. And I'm now purposely just like,
I'm trying my best, Polly.
rapid fire.
These nasty, sticky seeds are just landing on your
Ew.
precious plushies, and you're having to
Stop! My
pluck them out of the
plushies! My
fur.
plushies, no!
Almonds, raisins, this thing is covered.
And eventually I run out, and I'm like, Haery, you can have the rest. My treat.
You are a gem. Then just take the remainder in one.
Okay. You swallow the dirty floor pastry, and
Don't
as
get
you
an
do
employee
so,
discount at the canteen. Why are you doing this?
Well, the floors are wonderfully clean here. So it was from inside, right?
From the floor of the canteen. Yeah,
Oh, that's all right. Yeah, geez. If it was on the floor of the street, I wouldn't do it, but I
You
I
don't
assumed it was
think
from us.
Maeve, who does the floors, hasn't properly cleaned it, Polly? She's paid as well as we
Well,
are.
You know, I've seen Maeve with some other health and safety violations, so I wouldn't be surprised.
We've only been here a week. How many?
7 at least.
Oh, no.
yeah, Maeve does not believe in hairnets.
Oh, that explains it. That explains the hair on the top of it.
As you are swallowing your pastry, Haery, the door knocks and creaks open, and you see a familiar red-headed figure with a little squirrel on his shoulder, and he goes, "Well, you made a bloody mess of that, letting someone else unbox the package before it was signed for."
Yeah, sorry about that. I mean, it wasn't under any instruction. The carriage was very clearly labelled Acorn Express. If anything, I think it's a crime. I did take down their name, by the way.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, it was a Greyheart, Sir Greyheart.
I'll make a note of that, but normally that would be enough to just end your probation here and now. Luckily for you, a certain shift supervisor forgot to assign you your company-mandated health potions and really doesn't want to deal with the paperwork. And he hands each of you a basic healing potion.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, that's
One
handy.
thing for my inventory. Huge.
You could have done with that when that snake fella shocked your shoulder.
Anyway, I asked for you to be assigned a more senior courier to keep an eye on you, and I guess they only heard the senior part. So I'd like to introduce you all to Joan.
Hi, guys.
Jen, would you like to describe who we see
Hello.
walking
Yes.
around the corner?
Hello.
Yes, hobbling through the door right now is a little, very old halfling lady. She has curly gray hair up in a bun behind her. Her shawl is a fishnet. And she's carrying a rather large anchor that's basically the same height as her.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that
she
art
has
is so
glasses
good.
down on her nose like this. She's extremely wrinkly, but weirdly muscly. Okay, this is a strong old lady. You can't tell how old she is, but it's over 100.
Oh, jeez. Oh, wow. Sorry, I've
yeah,
just pulled the
look at
artwork up. Unbelievable.
She's a tank. How does her height compare to like mine and Haery's height? Where are we
That
looking?
is a good question. Probably a similar size to
Wow.
sort of,
Aw,
around
I
the
don't
same
know how
height
tall
between the
halflings
two.
are,
I'm
but
looking
short.
up at this short old woman, but still taller than me, I imagine. Similar. With
Similar
the anchor
height.
as well.
Somewhere between
Anchor
you
is,
and
Anchor's
Chèramy.
bigger than
Anchor
me.
adds some height, yeah.
Yeah. Joan, was it?
Well, lovely to meet you, Joan.
Hi, Joan.
Out of interest, you got your new acorn badge. What's this one here? Pointing at the sort of octopus-looking thing.
Oh, yes. Well, before I landed a job here, I was a sailor. Dealing with all
Oh.
sorts, pirates and the like, although I've never seen or worked with a pigeon before.
You've probably seen my fellow avian, the parrot. We are quite similar. They've got sharper beaks, we've got sharper eyes.
Yeah, and I'm familiar with seagulls. None of them have ever talked to me. This is amazing.
Hello, milady. A woman of just your stature and age actually made me this way. So a pleasure to meet another of your candor.
Oh, wow. You've got a little something on your beak. And I just reach over and I'm gonna wipe it off with a little handkerchief.
What was it?
in my
A
pocket.
seed, was it? No, put it,
Here you go,
put
my
it in the mouth. Put
little
it in the
feathered
mouth.
friend.
Don't waste it. Don't waste it. I like this one.
You see he clasps his hands together and he says, now, today's delivery is going to be to someone on a train. I've got your tickets here, all expense to the company account, of course, but you'll want to get moving if you're going to make it to the station on time. And he hands you each a train ticket.
Oh, wow. Thank you very much. Where's this train headed?
Well, this is the Acorn Express, so it kind of runs along like the northern mountain range, not quite entering the place where it's eternal night, but it definitely gets a little dark. And here's your shipping manifest, Haery. I'm trust you can take care of this as always.
Absolutely. Trust me with literally anything.
And who would like to handle the actual package itself?
Oh, I'll take that in my big bag.
He hands, it's around like 30 centimeters, around the size of a ruler, a wooden box.
Okay. It's sealed shut?
It's sealed shut. The lid you could like slide off, but it is sealed shut.
Okay.
Much more manageable than the lances.
Yeah, I think we decided the lances were maybe a bit of a big item for you to start with. I'm sure you can keep track of this.
I'll take real good care of this.
Okay.
And how is it you
I'll keep an
pronounce
eye
this
on them.
name then? Who are we getting this signature from?
So we only have an alias, actually. You're going to have to figure out who it is. They're called the Collector, and you're delivering a dragon-hilted ceremonial dagger.
Sounds like a serial killer. Just
What
putting
does
it
he
out there.
collect?
Yeah.
Don't discriminate our customers.
When
Well,
you say
at
dragon
least we know who to
hilted,
look for.
is it like dragon bone on the hilt, or is it more like
haven't-
dragon scales?
I haven't looked. It's not disclosed.
And we're not allowed to look.
We can't be looking in the package, Haery.
Well, no, I know it's the rules, but if it happens to fall out for whatever reason, or if somebody swaps it out with a decoy, I want to know if I'm looking for scales or if I'm looking for bone.
Right. Yes. I'm afraid I don't know. But if you guys want to be off,
Well, we better catch our train.
Oh, God,
So-
I've got 10 minutes.
So we're taking Joan with us, to be clear.
I'm going.
yep, she's your boss today. Apparently.
Oh.
She's
Boss.
supervising us.
Oh,
Yes,
then I would
so
have
you'll have
cleaned
to
me
go a bit
beak. You should have
slow.
said.
I'm hobbling along, getting a head start here. Not as fast as the rabbit.
Would you like a piggyback or a bunny back, I suppose we'd call it?
I would like to see how you would accomplish that, yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I'm assuming I do a strength
You are
roll.
not much taller than her. If you would like to give me a strength roll, in fact, I'd
I
say
am
like
a
without
thick
your ears,
halfling.
Yeah, you'd be around the same size.
Very stout.
Yeah, if you'd like to try a strength roll to hoist Joan up.
Okay. That is 14.
Yeah, it's a struggle, but you just get Joan onto your back.
All right, let's hop to it. We've got barely 10 minutes.
Oh, it's been a long time since I've had a piggyback ride.
Can you maybe just like pop that anchor over my shoulder? I need weight at the front and the back to keep me, level.
Okay, Deary.
I
Yep.
can take the anchor if you want, if it's easier.
No,
I'm not.
no, you
I'm not
mustn't
old
take the
enough.
anchor.
All
Yeah,
right,
I was
fair
going to
enough.
say, hefting Joan, you do not know how Joan carries this anchor on a day-to-day. Your movement speed is reduced to around 10 feet, like a third of your normal speed.
I switched to flight to keep up at their speed because
Okay.
I fly slowly. So we're all like moving very slowly towards this train that we're trying to get to in time.
Is 10 minutes enough for us to get to this train? Like, how far is the station from
the
Acorn?
station? Well, it is probably around a 10-minute walk. So you set off, and there's the early morning mist, and it still hangs over the cobbles as you're heading to the train station. As you arrive, you see steam drifting between stone pillars and iron arches, and people hurrying along the platform. And there waiting is the train. Long, red, and gleaming, gold trim catching the morning light, runes faintly glowing along the engine. An attendant spots the Acorn Express insignia on your uniforms and gives a small nod. Couriers, you'll be boarding shortly if you'd like to report to the steward and declare your cargo.
Ah, a fellow Barnslowman.
How
you
Barnslow
doing?
accent. There you go.
Excuse me, how does this train work?
It's a bit above my pay grade, miss. I'm not an engineer, but I believe it'd be powered by the sun, just like all of our magic is here in Sun Harbor.
The sun? I've never been on a sun-powered train before.
There you go. Well, the wizards, in the solarium, they make those solar batteries, and we chuck them in just about everything.
Wow, what a marvel of engineering.
Gotta be a big old battery to move this thing. How many carriages is it? Like, how long are we talking is this train?
4 carriages long, and then like
Four, okay.
the sort of the regular like front end of the train.
Who needs to see the cargo?
You see at the rear end of the platform there is a big sliding metal door, and people are loading various crates and suitcases into a cargo car. And there is a half-orc in a striped uniform, and he's checking every item thoroughly as it is loaded, and then making extensive notes. And you see him like tear them away and like hand them to people.
We can't be separated from the cargo.
No.
Joan, what do we do here?
We cannot just be leaving this precious cargo with them. We'll have to ask. There's nothing wrong with asking an orc over there what the situation is.
Maybe you should go,
Excuse me,
Joan.
sir.
Hello.
We have some very special cargo here, and we'd like to take it to our seats with us, on the train. Is that possible?
Yes, that's fine. I just need to check it in. May I please have your package and manifest?
Oh,
Yes,
that's
yes,
good.
go ahead.
Am I still carrying Joan at this point?
God, I hope not.
You said it,
Right,
set
off you
Joan
get, Joan. In
down.
my back pocket, I can't get to
Yeah,
it
you
with you
set me
there.
down. Set me down. Thank you.
So I got the mat. Here you go. Hand that
Okay.
over.
I see we have a dragon-hilted ceremonial dagger marked for a collector. Okay.
Yes, but you can't look in the box.
You can't
Okay.
open it.
Okay.
You can look at the cube that it's in.
We already declared it's a weapon. How much worse than a weapon could it be?
Weapons are completely fine. Just no liquids over 100 milliliters.
Well,
Of course.
oh.
There goes my water satchel.
Can I turn away from the orc and turn to my fellow couriers? We have the healing potion. They're in my bag.
Don't worry. Just don't declare
healing
it. Don't
potions
declare
in
it,
my bag.
dearie.
How many milliliters in a healing potion?
What
Just
is a
don't- Just don't talk
milliliter?
about it.
I tell you what, I'll get on his case because it looks like he's trying to peek inside. Hey, don't you touch that! You can look at the box. You can't look inside.
Yeah,
we
you-
didn't
you
put a
do-
sticker on it
you
because
do
we didn't want to
see-
tarnish the box.
You do see that he has, he turned away from you a little bit, so you were temporarily obscured from seeing your box. But he taps it twice with a wand, and he turns back and hands it back to you, and he goes, "No undisclosed curses. Very good. My name's Larry. I also manage the food and beverages cart if you have any dietary requests."
Oh, I mean, this one loves seeds.
Yeah, if you got, no grain, only seeds.
No grain.
Like
only
sunflower seeds. I like pumpkin seeds.
seeds. Okay.
Can you make any request? Like, do you use your little wand there to make stuff, or have you just got like a set list?
I don't manufacture things with magic, no, but I could do my best to prepare something.
I mean, I'll eat any veg. Sort me out with some veg. That'd be
Vegetables.
lovely.
Okay. I'm actually gonna write this down myself.
The ladies.
Just a sandwich, please.
Sandwich
And some biscuits.
and biscuits.
Tea.
And for you,
Got me.
miss?
Do you have tinned fish?
We do. That's actually our specialty.
I would love tinned fish. Thank
Sorry,
you.
your specialty is tinned fish.
Everything comes in a tin on this train.
Oh,
Wow,
what's
the
in a
tin.
tin?
We're right by the water. Of course, it's our specialty.
Yeah, yeah.
That and the sun.
Oh, never had a fish.
Oh,
It's
you'd
very
love it.
good. You must have some.
Last time I tried something, I spat it out and it hit someone. so I
It's
don't
good for your pigeon bones. It's good.
Larry, do you have a food order there for somebody called the Collector by any chance?
I don't believe that we have a passenger named the Collector.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird name to go by. It's probably
Yeah,
an alias.
Probably. Look, and he scribbles something down on a sheet of paper, and he tears it off and he hands it to you. Okay, here is your proof of contents. Make sure you hold on to this. If you lose it, you may have to forfeit your delivery. You may board now. Who wants to take the...
Oh dear.
Who's got
Hey.
real pockets?
I
Give it
have
to
my little
Chèramy.
pouch.
I'm wearing
Yeah,
a dress.
I want
Chèramy,
a job.
Can you read this?
I don't need to read it. I just have to hold it.
You don't know what it says, Chèramy, but you do see that he has very, very beautiful, cursive, curled
Yeah.
handwriting.
I say, oh, quite the dexterous hand on you, sir.
He goes, ho ho.
We know we're going
Chèramy,
on,
no
like, the
flirting
train
with
line.
with the
Do
public.
we actually know what our final
flutter
destination
by
is? Because I know we're going on the Outline Express, but where do we get off? What does our ticket say?
Your ticket just says, it's a full ride to final destination, but
Oh,
To the
okay.
end of the
Yeah.
line.
Is it a return ticket?
it is not.
We go by
No.
car on the
Okay.
way back, I
It
think.
is
We
not.
walk it. Okay, I'm going to roll up the thing, the paper thing. I don't know what it is because I'm a bird. I roll it up and I put it in my leg strap. Kind
Okay.
of like a little note.
Nice.
With a final whistle, the attendants usher you aboard, the doors close behind you, and seal you in a carriage of warm lamplight and polished wood. And after a moment, the train lurches gently forwards.
I am shocked by this, as I just kind of thought this was a big room, and the movement is very confusing to me. I start like looking around like this, and I start going,
I'm equally struggling with balance inside of this thing. I've only ever flat-footed everything. Like even being in the carriage like yesterday when we were delivering the Lancers is the first time that I've been in anything particularly mobile. Usually everything is done on foot. So Haery's just sort of like holding on and just sort of trying to figure out the waves and the motion of this.
while I'm sort of like stressfully looking around, I'm also
Yes.
taking in the other passengers around me just to see if they're the ones
Okay.
causing this strange situation. Why is the room moving? Is it a spell?
Would you like to roll a perception check?
I would love to. It's 17
Okay.
plus 0. 17.
You don't actually see any other passengers around you, but you are stood in a set of private rooms where passengers can sit and stow their luggage, and you do hear some talking and murmuring in some of them, although one of them is empty, seemingly for you.
I don't think I can stand up
Shall
this
we
whole
take
time.
a seat?
I'm feeling a bit sick.
I'd like to hold on to the steady our little rabbit friend because I'm quite used to motion. So I'm good with this. Very steady.
Got your sea legs.
Thank you, Miss Joan. And just sort of like wandering over.
I'm going to pick
whisper
a
to-
seat by the window and start admiring the scenery as we go.
I'm going to start tapping you on the shoulder and be like, Polly,
What?
is this normal?
You mean the train moving?
Yes.
Yes, this is entirely normal.
How is it doing that without legs or wings?
It's got wheels, I think. Oh, does it have wheels?
This train does have wheels, yes.
Like a cart. A sun-powered
Yeah,
cart.
just think of it like one big giant cart attached to many other carts.
Imagine it like a Goliath who's got a big bag of rocks and he's just pulling it along. It's like that.
I think
And
it
where's
feels
the dirt on the rocks?
That is a very good analogy. I think I'm just feeling a little bit off kilter because I can't see the outside. How would I ever fly away from this if there were perhaps, I don't know, a wolf or a snake? There were snakes last
Can
time.
we open the window? Is there a window in here?
I was wondering that. Can we hold his ankle and hold
It's
him
one
outside?
of those really awkward train windows where like only the tiny top part like actually opens.
Would you fit out of this,
I'm going to
Chèramy?
stick my beak out of it for now and just get a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, you can stand on this seat.
I didn't know I was motion sick until now. It turns out I am when it's related to, I don't know, powered vehicle.
Hey, how would you know if you were motion sick? That's true.
You know, I've not been on one of these. This is weird. New.
Krugman tongs big enough to flap in the wind when your head's poking out.
Yeah, it's quite nice. You have a plush blue carpet underneath you and these red seats. And Polly, as you said, you were looking out the window as you chug away from the coast and towards the mountains. You're surrounded by lush green fields. You see mouflons grazing and even some sheep that almost appear translucent in the light. And sure enough, as the train rushes past, the wind sets the wool of them scattering into the air, and you realize these are in fact the plant creatures, dandelions, who are at the whim of the winds and blow all over Aurelion.
Whoa.
It's a windy day for those dandelions.
No, poor
So-
dandelions.
Does every little one of them that goes off become another dandelion?
Yep, pretty sure it does.
Jeez.
What can I smell out there? Is there like a fieldy smell? Like the smell
There's that very fresh grass smell that everyone with hay fever fears. But there's also like quite a new smell to you. I'm not sure you'd have smelled much before. It is like the smell of kind of like a steamy smoke. You're not, like you're basically being hit by some sort of.
Wait, so I was gonna say if it's not coal powder, would it give off this much?
It's not cold, but it gives like the
It's
heat
sun smoke.
itself. Yeah, gives off.
Okay, I think the heat would probably push me back inside because I was struggling to breathe. Yeah, I'll come back in.
And sort of get my pocket watch out and go, wonder how long it's going to take for him to turn up with our grab.
Joan, how long do these train things usually take?
Oh, I haven't been on one of these in a number of years. I imagine Joan is just like laid right back and she's almost asleep. Like very nearly just dozing off completely.
Joan.
Yes. Yes, dearie.
How different is this to those boats that you said you go on?
Quite different. No water, for starts. The sailboats, they were beautiful, and they're powered by the wind, not the sun. This is a strange new invention.
I hasten to agree. How long were you a sailor?
Oh, at least 80 years.
Goodness gravy.
Jeez.
We only
Well,
live
you
like
lose
18.
track of time. I started when I was very, very young. Bought my own sailboat back with my husband. It was a beautiful time.
Oh,
and
you're
eventually we
married.
joined another crew, a bigger crew, and we sailed to all sorts of places.
Were you like good pirates or like the looting and
We weren't
booting sort of ones?
pirates. As a matter of fact, I have bonked several pirates over the head with this anchor.
Oh,
Wow.
Say
glad you
wow.
so where's your husband now?
Oh, dead.
Oh.
Did you bonk him as well?
No. He died of natural causes.
Over the head
I'm
with an
just- I'm-
anchor.
It's been a long time. It's been a long time.
You were in the wrong place when you decided to drop anchor on the boat. Got it.
Wait, so what brought you into the postal service then? It sounds like a life of sailing sounds quite free, and I know a lot about freedom.
Yes,
Hard to give up.
I do think you'd like sailboats. No, I was just getting old. You know, the bones can't quite handle the sea like they used to. And who really wants to hire a old halfling lady these days? So I came inland and, well, frankly, in retirement, I got bored. And showing no signs of dying anytime soon, I decided I needed a job.
And how long have you worked for Acorn Express, Joan?
Just a couple of months.
Wow, Haery, you've been working for so much longer, and Joan's already much more senior.
Well, no, it's fine. I am very proud of my position. I don't think you know, Joan, but I am the longest serving member at this exact level of Acorn Express ever. 20 years under my belt now.
Oh, darling, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you very much.
Really good.
I've worked all over. Started over in Pillsworth, and I've made it to here, Sun Harbour.
That's really far. I'm so proud of you.
I think I was in a high position as head pigeon.
You may well have been. You may well have been. But I love it. I love getting to knock on every door I see. I like giving people their mail, seeing their face light up when it's something good, being able to run away from them when it's something bad. Throws a few curveballs your way. Keeps you young.
So sweet, Haery. So sweet.
Your conversation is interrupted by what it seems to be the dinner bell calling you to the dining car to go have your breakfast.
Oh, I thought this was service at our seats. I suppose we better go and have a little look at what they got for us.
I'm going to make sure that I take my satchel with us with the package inside. I'm not leaving anything behind in the carriage.
I'm going to quite tentatively be walking along, because it kind of feels like if I were to take flight, the train would move very fast below me. So I'm very wary of that. So I'm sort of like low to the ground, one claw locking in, one talon locking in like that. So I'm probably the last person.
Is there an awkward gap between the carriages where we are exposed to the wind and the elements, or is it enclosed?
It's not enclosed, but it is. There's like a rail either side of it, so you're not in danger of falling off as you step between the carriages.
Is the rail tall enough for us though? Because I feel like there's a lot of like orcs and others that would need a rail that's quite high.
Could we slip under?
But we're like 4 foot, so are we under the rail's height? Like, what's the situation?
There's a small danger for you of shorter stature.
Perhaps I will do a check.
Okay, you can do a check. Please don't roll badly.
What's going to happen if you
or
fall
this
off the
session
train,
is going to
Chèramy?
literally get derailed.
It's a 15 on Dex.
Okay, yeah.
I walk between the carriages.
You walk between the carriages.
Every time.
If you had rolled a 1.
Give us a hand, Joan. Can you just like pull me over with that anchor of yours?
Yes, darling. Come here. I
Just gonna double
I can
burrow
help
onto
the
it.
smaller creatures.
Do we pass any carriages that people have been sat in on our way to the dining car?
So the other 3 private seated areas in your car do appear to have had people in that maybe have already moved to the dining car, because there is luggage and clothes and kind of things folded on the seats.
Should we search these carriages in
Maybe
case?
there's names on the luggage.
Yeah, maybe we can suss out who the collector might be. Joan, you're the supervisor here.
Yeah, I think we should be careful and search the train just in case. We don't want to miss anything.
If Joan says we could do it,
We must be
Haery,
thorough,
We're allowed to do it.
Haery.
She's
Thorough.
our boss today.
She'll get it in the neck, just like her husband. So let's have a look.
So are you going to search through these strangers' luggage?
I think we're just going to check the names, right? I'm just checking the names.
I
Yeah,
was
we're just checking
thinking,
names.
you know,
We're just
And
checking
ultimately, I
names.
can't read, so it's not a very thorough check.
What if we open somebody's suitcase and there's a collection inside there? It's quite clearly
No, we
belongs to
should
the
not be
collector.
opening suitcases, young
Yeah.
lady.
How many things
we
do you
shouldn't
have to
that.
have to be considered a collector? Are we talking
At
5,
least 7.
6, 7? Wow,
I think
that was
7,
more than I
yeah.
thought.
I would like to very subtly maybe take a slight peek in some luggage
Okay.
while nobody's looking. Just a little zip and then a little peek.
After realizing that I can't read, can I actually stand up and kind of watch the doors? Not because I think we're doing anything wrong, because I have nothing else to do.
Okay.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Don't worry,
Chèramy,
they're all in the dining cart. They're not coming back anytime soon.
Chèramy keeping watch in the doorway.
With my incredible vision.
Yeah.
360 vision.
Joan, you begin to check bags for bag tags in.
Yeah, I'm looking for
this-
anything to read, basically.
Yeah.
I'm not participating in this on any level, by the way. I am just like keeping myself busy, like looking at my ticket and looking at the manifest and just going, I don't know what they're doing, but I'm just going to make sure we know what we are, where we are.
I
and
am
who
not
we are.
culpable. I am not.
Do you think the collector travels alone or as part of a group? Like almost a collection?
A collective, yeah, maybe.
Do you think
Might
the
be onto
collector's
something.
one person or maybe a group of people?
Maybe
Who are
it's
we
a
looking
hive
for?
mind. Maybe they're like bees. We're looking for a big bee, Joan.
It could be bees in a giant coat.
Children, we're getting carried away. We must stay on task here. Stay on task.
Yes, you're right. I unzip something and look inside.
Joan and Polly, would you both like to roll me an investigation roll?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Ah, not good.
Oh, it bounces. Oh, God.
Can you please explain the
13.
giant dice to the room just quickly?
Hold on, I must go fetch it.
Is it? Yeah. I'm assuming it's like a foam dice, right? Or is it? Is it quite solid?
So I didn't have any dice except this one, but I'm really small, so...
It's the size of your head. I've really just held it up towards you for the first
What is
time.
it made of?
It's spongy.
Wow. I wish
need
we
one
all
of
had
those.
that.
I
That's way
need
more fun.
one.
I need one.
I rolled
Very
an
visual.
11 for my investigation.
Polly rolled an 11. With a 13, Joan, you find exactly what you're looking for, a paper bag tag on a fairly regular leather suitcase. This room is very meticulously well kept, so everything is fully sealed within these bags. And you see the name Dr. Marianne Belrose.
I'm a doctor.
A doctor?
You know, this isn't giving me collector vibes. The name is all wrong.
I yell from the side, maybe she collects like body parts and stuff. Bones and the like.
It is
Now-
a dragon bone hilt, after all, we think.
Now,
Okay.
Polly, you find what looks to be a medical bag. And as you very carefully, hiding yourself from Joan, go to open it, I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh, okay. It's kind of good, though. 17.
17. Yep, you just some instinct that you have with animals lets you know. You hear the gentle hiss as you open the bag, and your hand quickly dodges out of the way as a snake rears its head and snaps at where your fingers just were.
Can I just zip that back up?
You just zipped
Pretend
the
I
bag.
didn't do that? Or is the snake out of the bag?
No, the snake just kind of lunged and then retreated like snakes do, like with a
Okay,
hiss.
and I turn to the group and I say, okay, I don't want to alarm you, but does anyone see the play Snakes on a Train? Because I think we have
Never
a
been to
Snakes on a
theatre.
Train
I did not
situation
even know what
here.
a train was before today, and now I think there's snakes in every bag, and I'm not most
I didn't
pleased,
say there was a
Polly.
snake in a bag. I just said they could be here on the train somewhere.
I heard the hiss. I heard the hiss.
No more bag opening.
how's the play? Does it all end well?
I didn't see the end.
Why not?
Because I was scared of the snake. I mean, I
Scared
love
of
the
snakes.
snakes too much. I got too distracted by the snakes.
Oh, jeez.
In a way, a train is a lot like a snake, and we're in its tummy right now.
I think we should maybe leave this carriage.
Yeah. Speaking of
Now?
tummies, let's get you guys some food, huh? Off.
Oh,
Okay.
if you say so, Joan.
Joan ushers you to the dining car. As you near the dining car door, you hear the steady murmur of voices and the clink of glasses. And then as you go to open it, the quiet is shattered by a sharp voice. An older man in a fine suit with a bushy white mustache is red in the face. You think you can simply cast me aside? Seated before him, a well-dressed woman in a red dress doesn't rise. She barely reacts. I already have, she replies calmly. Around them, the other passengers are pretending not to listen, but you can tell that they're really invested. And the older man blusters, his mustache twitching angrily, and then he stomps off and thuds down and sits at another table.
Did we just witness a breakup?
Is this how it went on Snakes on a Train?
I think I might have missed that scene.
Right, okay. Lovely dress she's got, though.
She could be the doctor. Oh, somebody fake a medical emergency. We can find out who the doctor is, and then we can
I
rule them
collapse
out
to
as
the ground.
collector.
I'm on the ground. I fall to the ground.
Oh, Chèramy! Chèramy, what's wrong, mate?
Is there a
Talk to
doctor
me!
in the train?
Me wings all
You-
ouchy.
I didn't know feathers could bend that way.
Oh.
I'm pretending not to know them.
Not to know them. Okay. Yeah, Joan goes and sits down in a very lovely little like booth with a white tablecloth, and the woman in the red dress seems very disinterested in the events that are going on, but you do
not the doctor.
see a lady stand up. She has grayish purple skin, pointed ears, and her white hair is pinned very neatly in place without a strand out of line. And she goes, "Hello, I'm a doctor. What seems to be the problem?"
Oh, he's having an attack of hypochondria.
Look at
Oh.
me arm.
Oh my goodness.
It doesn't look waterproof at all anymore. I've not
See?
preened it in so long.
I don't know if you need a doctor so much as a veterinarian, but I suppose I can help.
Have you not seen the size of me? I'm clearly half man. I'm half your job.
He's a crewman. I can't
I'm a
roll the R.
crewman. You've probably not seen anything like me. I'm very unique.
She goes,
Oh.
hold on. I have some medical supplies in my room, and she hurries from the carriage towards her quarters.
My head rotates on an axis to follow her.
Where she came from, was she sat alone? Was there anybody with her?
She was sat alone, but she was on the adjacent table from the couple that you just saw having the argument.
Okay.
Is there anybody else in this carriage?
Yes, in the dining car, there are 2 other people that aren't the couple and aren't the doctor. You see another passenger who's sat quietly, who was observing that initial exchange without speaking. He is sweating profusely, and in front of him he has several black leather-bound books, and his tablecloth is dotted with ink. The other figure you can't quite make out. You can just sort of see the top of a hat, and he has his back to everyone and is at the far end of the car.
I'm just going to look at the books that he's got. How many has he got? Can I see from where I am? Can I count how many books he's got stacked up?
He has one open in front of him and then a stack of 3 books.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's not enough to be a collector, no. How are you doing, Chèramy?
I don't know if I'm gonna make it, Haery.
Jeremy, you can stop now. The doctor's gone, and we've established that she's not the collector.
Okay, great stuff. I stand back up and I go and sit with Joan.
Can we all
Good
just sit at the
performance,
table
darling.
as if nothing
You're just going
happened?
to sit at the table as nothing happened.
Shall we gaslight the doctor? Shall we say he's never even on the floor?
I think we need to make this look legit, though, for this lot. So let's just pretend we could do something. Right, here you go, Chèramy. I'm just going to, just pretend to just fold some feathers, and I'm just going to... just give it. There you go, mate. Does that put it back in the right spot?
I haven't been preened like this since me mother. Goodness.
Well, more out of saliva, mate. So that'll have to do. I'm sure we can get a drink in here somewhere.
Oh, it's just what he needed.
Yeah, the
I'm
doctor
happy with that.
rushes back in at this point, and you can tell that she's hastily mixed together a health potion, and she's shaking it around, and she's been like, I have a potion for you if you seem to be feeling a bit better.
No, don't worry. Haery licked me arm and I feel much better now.
But he might have an attack later. Perhaps we should take that potion in case we need it for later.
Sure thing.
Could happen
It's-
anytime.
Yeah, it's a small tincture, and you just have another basic health potion. And she goes, but interesting. You say the Harangan licked it. I will have to study into the healing properties of Harangan saliva. And you see she rushes back to her table, takes out a tiny notepad, and kind of notes that down.
How does she get that on board? That's definitely over 150.
It's actually very specifically not. It is a small vial that she has mixed.
Oh, is
together.
it?
Yeah, she has
Oh.
abided by those rules.
But ours is bigger, just to be clear. But it's still there's still the
Yours
same
are
health potion.
definitely 250 milliliters.
Jeremy, you hold on to that one. The nice lady made it for you.
Okay. And I try to throw it in my backpack really deftly.
Yeah, just keep hold of that in case we need it.
It's a 7.
Okay.
Does it land in the backpack deftly?
It lands undeftly.
It lands. It lands undeftly.
I can say it lands on deftly, but it lands on my pile of envelopes that sits in the back there, so it's probably quite a soft landing for a glass bottle.
You guys are sat in the dining car, and presently the door on the far end of the car, the opposite side, opens, and Larry enters, pushing a dining cart. He goes through serving everyone, and he reaches your table and passes out your plates. He unveils them, under silver dishes. A plate of various seeds for you, Chèramy.
Yeah, I'll take it.
A plate of steamed vegetables that have definitely come from a tin, but he's presented them quite nicely.
Ooh.
He has a tuna sandwich and biscuits for you, Polly.
Thanks, Larry.
And
Lovely.
a selection of essentially what you can tell as sardines that he has left in the tin as per your request.
Lovely. Perfect.
He really ransacked the kitchen for this one, Larry. Thanks very much, mate. I just start absolutely scoffing it.
Would you like any tea or drinks?
I am parched. I've just preened a bird. You've just got some water.
Yes, I can pour some water. And he pours you each a glass of water for the table.
I'll have 100 milliliters of moofin milk, please. I need to get me bone strong fast.
Okay, milk
Have
for
some tinned
Chèramy.
fish.
I can't drink a fish, Joan. You've got fish on the mind.
Once a sailor, always a sailor, isn't it? And then could I just get up and with my water, just kind of try to look quite suave walking around the room? I want to get a peek, if I can, at this last person that we haven't really got eyes on just yet, who you said was mostly just a hat.
Yeah.
Can I sort of wander by and just try and like peek a glance, like just doing a lap of the carriage?
Is that charisma? Is that like he has to look like very charming?
I'd say it would be a performance roll to see if you can make this look casual.
Oh god, I got -1 for this. Let's see what we get. 12.
Perhaps not as casually as you'd like. You'd like the nerves are kind of, you're shaking a little bit, but you walk to the far end of the car and take a not so subtle glance at the gentleman who is sat there.
Trying to swill my glass unnecessarily. It's not even a wine glass, it's just a regular glass.
You're just spilling it. You're like looking down at the guy, spilling it with your other hand.
I go past the lady with the red dress. Good afternoon.
The man is dressed in tweed. He has a hat, unlike any other hat you've seen before. It's very peculiar. It's got like a ribbon tied on the top. He appears to sort of be like half asleep, smoking on a pipe.
Ah, and what kind of species is he?
He's
he
a human.
A human, okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
I just sort of wander back towards the group and sit down.
Okay.
So our mysterious hat fella there looks a bit knackered, honestly. That's about it.
What do you mean knackered?
Knackered, like pooped, tired, wiped
Pooped?
out,
He
absolutely creamed. Well, not in this carriage. I'm sure he pooped somewhere else at some time, but it just means you're exhausted.
Oh, he's tired.
No, he's not. It's not a wheel.
I used to poop wherever I liked, but since I was converted, I've been told I can't do that anymore. He's probably been told the same.
Well, you do wear pants now, so that makes it a bit more difficult than usual.
Oh, I didn't ask for these pants. The mailmaster popped them on me and said you have to wear them at work.
Oh, thanks for the tea, Larry.
Thank you,
Much
Larry.
appreciated, mate. Thanks, mate.
Yeah, Larry.
Biscuits.
What's Larry made for me?
Oh, nothing.
Oh,
That's
Carrot
fantastic.
courgette. Oh, lovely, mate. Thank you.
The first episode we had Mary barking for immersion, and now we have Larry bringing tea and biscuits.
Is that how you guys envisioned Larry?
It is now.
quite orcish, yeah.
Have we got a sense of how many more carriages are beyond the one we're currently in now? Are we back of the car, back of the train?
Yeah, so you are... The back of the train is the cargo car. The second train is the private rooms. You're in the dining car. There is one car ahead of you that you believe is more of like a staff kitchen, and then maybe staff quarters, and at the very front end of the train is the engine itself.
Oh, so there's very few other people on this train
Very
other
few.
than the people
It's
in the
quite a
dining car and the staff.
fancy train.
Ooh.
Can I whisper to the group? Can I beckon everyone forward with my wings and put them around, kind of like a private area? I say, so who do we think's the collector?
Well, we can rule out the doctor.
Okay.
That's all I've got.
Could we ask Larry if he's seen a ticket that said collector on it?
No, I asked him that.
Polly
He said nobody went by that alias. But do you think that they wouldn't like us to expose their alias? So maybe we shouldn't make an announcement.
No, we shouldn't make an
No, I
announcement.
think we keep it hush hush in case. I mean,
Anyone could claim to be the collector if we tell them that we're
That's
looking for the
true.
collector. So we should interrogate them first and get their aliases out of them first.
individual interrogations is what you're suggesting, Polly.
Split up, interrogate everybody subtly.
Okay, what do we think is the best dynamic for the split?
Maybe each of us should interview one passenger and try and get to the bottom of it, whether or not they're the collector, without mentioning that we're looking for the collector.
I
Would
like
a collector be with a collection of staff? Could they be hiding in the cargo?
It could be a staff member. It could be
I
a
thought
passenger.
it might be a staff member. I'm going to go talk to Larry because I'm pretty sure he has got a collection of things.
I will talk to the lady in the red dress.
Who's left?
The
man?
mysterious guy.
You could
mysterious
seduce
guy
him
was
with your
talking about-
womanly
Oh, that's perfect
wiles.
for me. Yes, I'll go talk to him.
You all stand ready to an actual plan, and ahead you see the windows beginning to darken and the train is entering a tunnel. The lanterns flicker, and suddenly everything goes dark. There's the sound of movement, a chair scraping, someone gasps, and then there's a thud. When the lights return, the well-dressed, mustached older man sits motionless, a ceremonial dragon-hilted dagger in his back.
Murder on the Acorn Express! I knew it!
Polly, what did you do?
That wasn't me.
Well,
Check
you
my-
don't
I checked my
box!
bag. I checked my bag for the package.
Yeah, you check your bag, the package is there.
Can I shake the box?
You shake the box and there is no sound from inside.
I don't know how to
Did some-
tell you guys
Did
this.
somebody bump into you?
Did I feel anything? I didn't feel anything, I assume. when the lights went out.
You didn't feel anything when the lights went out. In fact, actually, no. Roll a perception check.
How long were the lights out for? Like with this sequence, was it like 30
They were
seconds,
out
a minute,
for maybe like 5-6 seconds. It wasn't a long
6.
tunnel.
Perception 6.
Yeah, you have no idea. There was some jostling because you were kind of stood up and the train was shaking from side to side.
It could have just been Chèramy.
So you felt someone brush up against you in the dark, but you don't know who.
Was the box closed?
It was closed. Am I right in
And my
thinking none of the
bag-
party have dark vision?
I don't.
Oh, I feel like a rabbit would, but I don't know. Let me check.
I don't have it.
Yeah, I don't have that.
Nope, nada.
Nope, we're all blind in the
Okay.
dark.
Blind.
Yeah, in that case, yeah, none of you saw anything. You just felt people kind of brush up against you as you were jostled from side to side as you were stood.
Could I have a nosy at the doctor? Yeah, I want to see whether the doctor is actually
Okay.
like rushing to aid, because you would think, given their job, that's the first thing they would do.
So, somewhere a glass slips from someone's hand and shatters on the floor. You see the woman in red, who was arguing with him moments before, she stares, her face drained of color. And the doctor is already moving, stepping forward quickly. Everyone, please give him space. And she goes to where he is slumped in his chair and begins examining the body.
Is he dead?
I believe there has been a murder.
On the
Acorn Express.
I'm gonna run across to the woman that's the red dress.
Okay. As you reach her, she's like, I didn't.
Milady, it is okay. You seem stressed.
Well, my husband has just died.
Are you okay?
I'm distraught.
Can I do a...
You can roll an insight check.
I was gonna say a vibes check. I guess that is called
An
an
insight
insight check.
check.
In the 15 plus 2, 17.
17. She looks a little nervous and surprised maybe, but not remotely distraught.
Okay.
And is everybody else that was previously in the carriage before we entered the tunnel, are they still in the carriage?
They are still in the carriage. So it is the man at the far end of the train. It is the doctor. It is the lady in red, and it is the man who had the ledgers in front of him.
Is Larry still around?
Larry had
delivering?
left. He had left because you were the last person he served food to. So he had left before the tunnel.
So just to clarify, we've got Ledger's red dress. Who was the man at the end? Was that the one with the hat?
The man at the end is the guy with the hat. And as Dr. Belrose says, it seems there's been a murder. He stands up and adjusts his hat.
Oh my gosh.
And he goes, well, yes, murder.
I don't think any amount of licking will fix that one, though. Sorry, Doc.
Should we take the knife out?
Leave it in. It's what they call evidence.
Evidence, you say?
What other evidence is there?
Well, I am Benedict Sleuth, detective. Now, we have a closed train car abundantly full of suspects with motive, along with a murder weapon delivered by you couriers who appear to have no connection whatsoever to the murder. This much is clear as day.
How'd you know we were the ones delivering it, Mr. Sleuth?
Well, I have simply examined the evidence.
I wonder if he's a collector of evidence.
Are you collecting evidence?
I'm so enamored by this man.
Therefore, we must conclude whomever ordered the weapon is the killer.
Oh.
Right.
How are we gonna get his signature if he's a killer?
Now?
Well, I have examined all of the available information and come to the irrefutable conclusion that, and he checks his watch, it's time for me to clock out.
What?
What does that mean?
Well, my night shift has ended, and I'm afraid any further deductions would constitute unpaid labor, and my union is quite strict about that.
Oh.
You know what? I respect
should
a man who respects the
unionize.
rules.
I was told very clearly by the postmaster we shouldn't be unionizing. He said it's bad for the seed.
Oh. So you're no longer collecting evidence?
Well, I will leave and notify the proper authorities, but I trust you will solve this before then. I'll leave it in your capable hands, Acorn Express.
Oh,
Where are you leaving to?
I was gonna say, where are you going to go?
We've only got a few carriages.
Jumping off the train, or?
I was gonna say, the train only has one stop at the end.
He goes, I bid you adieu. And he leaves the room in the same direction to like the staff car where Larry went. And after a few seconds of just confused silence, can you all roll me a perception roll, please?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Okay.
I know what's going
just-
on here.
You do, Polly?
Oh my gosh, I do. It's a nat 20. I know what's going on
Yay!
here. 23.
9.
10.
13.
Okay. Polly and Chèramy, you hear the distant thudding of hoofbeats and see Detective Benedict Sleuth appears to be running away from the train, leaving you in a carriage with a murder scene.
Goodbye, Mr. Sleuth.
Did you say
Goodbye.
hoof beats?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he's on a-
riding a horse.
He's on a
away.
horse.
He had a horse.
He's riding
There's
a
a horse in the staff
magnificent
carriage. If only
stallion.
we'd know.
Okay.
We should really go in that staff carriage.
Yeah, we might have to. There's been a murder. So
Don't you think we should interrogate the people in this very carriage who were here when the murder occurred? I feel like that's what Mr. Sleuth would have wanted us to do.
But they've done their murdering now. They wouldn't do it again. There's not going to be another tunnel.
What if they do?
Oh!
You don't know that. So
Wait.
just to clarify, was the person with the ribbon hat, was that Mr. Sleuth?
Yeah.
That was Mr. Sleuth, yeah.
Okay, cool, right.
Are you
going to
take the hat off now because he's gone?
I might take the hat off now because he's gone. It's actually quite tight on my head.
Mr. Sleuth said that this was a carriage full of people with motives. So we need to find out what he meant by that before he rode away on a horse, very unhelpfully. We need to interrogate people and find out what their motive could have been to do the murder. Starting with you, Chèramy. Why would you murder that man?
My motives are simple. I am a bird and I love women, and he was mean to that woman and made her cross. Maybe that would be my motive. Yes,
Okay.
That's
motive.
what I was going to say.
That's
He's
a
giving
motive.
Mail a bad name.
Yes. Yes. I will say, I whisper, I went and talked to that woman in the red dress to make sure she was okay. Didn't want her to be stressed. And she seemed quite calm, quite collected.
Oh, to me, she seemed quite distraught.
Yes, but I've actually got more insight than
I
you
see.
into the woes of womankind.
So you think
I've
she
changed
could
it to
have
his
done it?
voice.
Now you need to figure out why she would have done it.
You know, I have 0 charisma, but I know about dead husbands. I could talk to her.
Yes.
Just said she might be the perfect one.
Perfect.
I will go speak to the lady, and I hobble up out of my seat slowly and make my way over. Oh, hello, young miss. Yes. See, I lost my husband some 30 years ago. So I remember. Well, it wasn't quite like this, but I remember the pain. How are you feeling right now?
Yes, darling. I'm utterly devastated. I haven't really, ever foreseen such an eventuality before. This is dreadful, isn't it?
Of course, yes. And you are so young. So it helps sometimes to talk about it, doesn't it? Can you tell me about your husband? What was he like?
Well, he was in the antiques business, and
Antiques?
he had a lot of money and a mustache. And did I mention his money?
Huh, you did mention his money twice. So he collected antiques, you would say?
He did. He dealt in antiques. That was kind of how he made his living.
Okay. Yeah, that's very fascinating. So you liked him for his money then, yeah? You'd say?
Well, he had other qualities, I'm sure.
Did I
How
mention
long
the
have you been
mustache?
together?
We've been together for around 20 years now.
20 years, my.
Yes.
Okay.
Fighting about.
When we came in, we did notice that there was a little disagreement between you and your husband. What was that about, dearie?
I'm sorry you saw that. I'm afraid that's rather our private business, and I don't think it's anything to do with his untimely demise.
I'm sure it's not, but you must be feeling so sad. I mean, that was probably one of your last conversations. I mean, if you
That-
wanted to talk about it with an old lady,
That was, in fact, our last conversation. Yes. How what a shame that was.
Can I whisper to Haery?
Sure.
Just checking on company protocol in the book. What does it say about getting signatures from the dead?
It does say that they have to be an existent form. There has to be a consciousness in order to do it. It's why you can't just knock somebody out and scribble with their finger with some ink on. So it does pass to usually next of kin if we have to do that. Although I've heard them mention antiques. That sounds like collectory stuff, right?
That's what I'm saying. That's the worry. If he's dead, how do we finish our job?
Mr. Sleuth said that the murderer would be the person that ordered the knife.
That's true, yeah.
The collector.
I was too busy listening to his
Thought about
interesting
that.
voice.
So we
and
have
looking
to
at his
find
hat.
out who the collector is.
I mean,
So far, the
that fella-
suspects are the wife, the doctor, the accountant. Am I missing
There's
anyone?
one extra person in the room.
Who?
What if he stabbed himself?
Oh, that'd be dramatic.
Oh.
The dead.
That's a lot of work. You've got to be pretty quick to pop over to Miss Polly, nab it out of a bag, and then hit somebody with it in a few seconds.
What if it was taken previously? I don't want to admit that I may have made a mistake.
You lose it, Polly?
The parcel did leave my possession for a very short, brief moment when I handed it over to be checked by Larry.
Larry!
He did the tap with the wand. Maybe it transported out when he did that.
And then he disappeared to make us sandwiches, but really all he did is empty a load of tins.
He wouldn't do that. He made us lovely seed. He wouldn't kill. Would he?
So we've got Ledger, Red Dress, and anybody else left? I think that's it, right?
Not
And
to
obviously
red
the
dress
body.
and body, right?
I guess we need to have a chin wag. So I just like strut over to where Dr. Sleuth was previously sitting. I just plonk myself down in front of the person with their ledgers.
Okay.
So, talk to me about things that happen in the dark.
In front of you is a quite stuffy-looking halfling clutching a leather briefcase tightly in both of his hands. His clothes are neat but slightly ill-fitting, and he's avoiding your eye contact, his eyes sort of darting anxiously around. He goes, well, I was sat here when it got dark, and I didn't really see very much of anything.
Don't need to see anything to do some stabbing, do we? I could just sort of do a blind poke. Is that what we're up to?
I'm just an accountant. I handled the late Lord Cromer's finances, and that's all.
And today you decided to -1 from the population, didn't you?
No, not at all.
Can I look him up and down and see whether... Because I'm assuming if it's a stab, there's often a spatter. Are there any spatters on him or the adjacent area to where the body is right now?
Would
I
you
wanna
like to
kinda dexter
roll
this.
an investigation roll?
Yes. That is a 18.
An 18. You are very confident that there are no blood spatters on him.
Okay.
There are on the body and the chair behind the body.
You mentioned a Lord Cromis a minute ago. What does
Yeah.
he deal in?
Oh, Lord Cromer?
Cromere. Sorry,
Cromere,
I heard
yeah.
Cromis. Yeah, Cromere.
Cromer. Lord Cromer, he dealt in antiquities. I just handled his finances and accounts. Yes, the dead chap.
And does he usually go to things like auctions where he might be outbid and might be a little bit disgruntled? That kind of thing?
Occasionally, yes, I suppose. But and you see he like kind of closes the ledger that he has open in front of him, and he goes, "But you know, he did all right."
And as he goes to close the ledger, I like just slam my hand on top of
Okay.
it.
Would you like to roll a dexterity roll?
Yeah, sure. Dex is +3. That is that's 8.
An 8. Okay, yeah. He has closed it, but you slam your hand on top. Yeah, just like slamming it shut.
Could I attempt? I'm trying to just be like really cool and suave here. I just want to like slam my hand on top of it. Let me help you with that, and I want to try and draw the book towards me.
Yeah. He's caught off guard by like the poof, and yeah, you slide it across the table towards you.
And then I'm just going to just like very quickly unfurl it and have a look inside. I want to see if there's any information inside of this book that might be of use.
Can we like step up behind him to intimidate?
You want to intimidate him?
Yeah, like make it,
Okay.
you know, so that he complies.
Yeah. If you would like to roll an intelligence check, Haery, to see if you can decipher all of these numbers.
That is 17.
Okay. Yeah, you're not super familiar with accounting per se, but you have a lot of experience with forms and databases and analytics and things from all of your time spent working in various postal offices. And you do see nothing amiss to begin with. It looks like a pretty ordinary financial ledger. However, you notice irregular entries, small amounts, growing a little larger as time goes on, and then they're missing. Like somehow, somewhere, gold is disappearing.
Interesting.
And it doesn't say where it's going.
Does it say recipient or sender with any of this, or is it just like blank? Is it just like value and date, and that's all?
Value and date, and just no report of what this expense is.
Well, looks like somebody was behind on their payments. Regular, and then it stopped. I bet Mr. Chromia wasn't happy about that, was he?
Would the people stood behind like to roll an intimidation roll to try and look extra intimidating as you're backing up?
I've got
Haery?
my arms crossed and everything.
How is Haery getting away with this gig, by the way?
I've rolled a 1. I've rolled a 2.
I've rolled a 19. So it's two very sort of like
Joan,
I've also got plus 0.
Ladies.
Joan hasn't quite got the memo on looking intimidating, and Sido's
Just smiling.
the sweet smiling old lady that she is. Polly goes to casually like lean on the chair next to her and kind of stumbles and slides off. And the only person really doing their job is you've never seen this look on Chèrry's face before.
I'm doing the battle stance of a pigeon,
Yeah.
which is
The most like fluffed
Making
up,
yourself massive.
making
fluffed
himself
up.
Oh, that's
massive,
intimidating,
as though
okay.
dealing with a pigeon
Wow.
predator, as a fox in the pigeon house, and this is how Chèramy has
gotta look
chased him
big.
away in the past.
And as he does that, I hear
Yeah.
like the of his feathers, like as I hear him do the span. I can hear a little cluttering around with like Joan and Polly like stumbling around. I just sort of take that little thing and like I'm assuming his face is a little bit like taken aback by it. I go, well, you know what they say about debts? They must be collected. Tell me, what does Mr. Chromia do if people miss payments?
Look, I was siphoning money from the accounts just a little bit at a time, and and then he didn't notice, and I just sort of kept going, and it got a little out of hand, and I almost bankrupted him. And at which point, he'd noticed, and we were supposed to meet about it, but like I wouldn't kill the man.
So to clarify, that's Mr. Chromia.
That's Mr. Chromia.
Oh.
he's the late Mr.
course.
Chromia because he just died.
I hadn't realised.
Oh,
Sorry.
right. No, of course.
His wife's not going to be happy when she finds out he has no money.
Yeah, I don't
She
think she
really
knew.
likes money.
And tell me, how do you feel about Mrs. Chromia?
Well, I mean, his personal affairs were not of my business, really. But I mean, I knew as much as you've gleaned. They were definitely not happy.
No. How do you?
How do
feel
I
about
feel?
Mrs. Chromia?
Oh,
Lovely
she's
woman.
she's a lovely woman. Just a little bit scary, a little bit intimidating, maybe.
You think she's capable of it?
Oh, she's cold and calculating and conniving. If this will get you away from me, I'll tell you anything you want to know.
Well, we're always
I'm
gonna
going to
be
bring my
within
arms
range of
down
this
so he's
carriage.
less intimidated because I feel like we're making
Okay.
him confused.
You think she could have done it?
I think maybe.
What
don't know.
reason would she have to do that?
Well, that's the thing. I don't
She
know.
loves his mustache and his money.
If she's been with him for so long, I don't know why she would suddenly get tired of just waiting for natural causes. This seems like quite a crazy risk to take.
Could I just like lean over
Natural
my
cause.
shoulder and just go to Joan and go, Joan, when you're
Yes,
speaking
dearie.
to her, did you notice any blood on her dress? Red seems like the perfect colour to disguise it.
It would be, but my eyesight's not so good. So no, I didn't notice. I will say though, she didn't seem to mind that he was gone.
Tell me, have we gotten your name yet?
Oh, sorry. I'm Jared Whitlock.
Jared, Mr. Whitlock.
Yes.
Is Mrs. Chromia next of kin? So he's all plugged up. Does she get all of what he's got?
She is set to inherit his estate, yes, what is left of it, which is rather
After
little.
you've taken your piece.
Yes. He was in financial trouble.
Who with?
Well, he just ran out of money. Quite frankly, yeah, taken out a few loans.
That's
maybe,
financial trouble.
That's the most
but
financial.
all above board loans, not from anyone seedy.
And he didn't have any antiques left to flog?
He did have a meeting later, but I really didn't. I didn't know with who or why, but he was sure that it would maybe help alleviate some of his financial burdens.
We should check his room.
Can I check his person? Does he have a pocket diary?
I was going to say, I was about to go over and start. I want to speak to the doctor.
You want to speak to the doctor?
I think we should check his pocket diary.
I trust you're not going to go anywhere, Mr. Jared.
We're on a moving train. How would you get off a moving train?
It's been done before.
It has been done before. We just watched a man ride away at high speed.
Recently.
Is it just Chèramy and Polly heading over to the doctor and the body?
Yeah, I'm leaving Jared to his own devices for a bit. I'll go sit.
I kneel down next to the doctor. I say, would perhaps that potion you gave me help with this situation?
Oh,
We save him.
I think he may be a little gone.
Just a
Nothing we
little?
could do to help?
I mean, feel free to take a look. If you've missed anything, I haven't.
Can I do a medicine check on the man?
You can do a medicine check on the man.
Let's go.
Okay, not too bad. 11.
11. Well, the cause of death is definitely a knife in the back.
Just as I suspected, the knife in the back is the cause of death.
Knife is at an angle. It is not flat in his back. It is though it is sort of been brought downwards rather than across.
He's been stabbed from above.
And
So he was sat at the time when it happened.
he was
right?
sat at the time. So it has come down sort of between his shoulder blades.
Wasn't the halfling accountant then?
And
Anything else?
you see his veins are very, very visible through his skin. Like more than an old man. They're not quite blue. They're dark.
Oh,
Could
he's
the
got
knife-
weird
but-
veins. Doctor,
but the
what
knife-
is this? Why are his veins so strange?
I'm not sure I know. Would you like to roll an insight roll?
Oh, yes, please. Oh, 22.
She most definitely knows why his veins are black.
His veins are black.
Yes.
Could the knife have been enchanted? No, Larry checked it.
Yeah, Larry checked it. He said there were no curses
We
on
haven't
the
checked
knife.
Larry.
Yeah, we
Well,
haven't
that's next
checked
on the
Larry.
list, but Mr. What's his sleuth said it was someone in the carriage, so it's worth checking all the carriage people.
So he's got black veins. He was stabbed from above, and the doctor doesn't know anything.
What was your name, Doctor?
My name is Dr. Belrose.
Oh, wait, is it Marion?
Marion Belrose, well remembered.
Marion Belrose. Do you have your medical kit on you right now?
Well, it's in my private room.
Oh, I thought you brought it earlier.
No, I brought
when
I
my
brought a
friend
health
had
potion
his.
for your friend
Oh,
and
okay.
his miraculous saliva-induced recovery.
Okay.
Is it worth having Haery lick the man?
At this point,
Already told you that won't
suppose
work,
so.
mate. Already told you it won't work.
Please excuse me for a moment while I talk with my detective comrades.
I still want to speak a bit more to the doctor myself. Can I?
Chèramy, we need to talk about something really
Okay,
important.
okay. Sorry, Doctor.
Really
Please remain
important.
with this man and make sure he's stable in his dead condition.
Yeah, make sure he doesn't come back alive. Keep an eye on those veins. Make sure it's not contagious. Can I gather the couriers really quick?
Yeah.
Yes.
And I would
Yeah.
like to say to them, something is suspicious about the doctor. I didn't want to. The body, the veins are blackened. It's the most grotesque thing I've ever seen. I don't know what it is. And I asked the doctor, and she said she had no idea, but she was clearly lying. And I didn't want to say this earlier, but she had a snake in her bag.
Polly, you opened her bag.
I did open her bag, yes. Her bag was one of the bags I opened.
What is the point of me supervising you guys?
I never would have found the snake if I hadn't disobeyed direct orders from a supervisor, so it's kind of important that I did that.
Is this
And-
like
Good job,
Snakes
good
on a
job.
Train? Is it now like Snakes on a Train?
I think so, yes. I think this is the sequel.
We get to write the ending. This will be great.
Yeah,
Now, was hers the only bag in that carriage, or were there other ones?
In her private room, it seemed like she was traveling alone. All the bags were hers. They had her name on, Marion Belrose.
Do you think we could check the bags of Chromia and the crew?
Yes, maybe.
I just want to see if there's anything else. Like inside of his little ledger book, there wasn't too much, but I don't know. Maybe we can find like an order receipt for the dagger, maybe?
What kind of snake was it? You're a druid. What, did you recognize the snake? Was it poisonous?
Did I recognize the snake?
Roll a nature check.
A nature check. Oh dear. 8.
These city druids know nothing.
Yeah, Polly, you love animals, snakes among them, but it's not really something that you've not spent a lot of time around snakes. The only thing that you would be able to tell about this snake is that the coloring would potentially make it venomous.
It looked like it could have been venomous. Now, I only saw it for a very brief second because I snatched my hand away and zipped it back in the bag. So it may have been venomous.
Venomous.
So we should definitely be careful. There may be more snakes in her other bags. Or
I thought
other
the
animals.
cause of death was the knife. How can it been a knife and a
the
snake?
knife. But do you trust a lady that carries a snake around in her bag?
I'm not
And a
saying
venomous
that
snake
is
at that?
So I whisper, I'm not disagreeing, that's incredibly unnormal. I assume for women to carry snakes. Not been human for very long, don't know the status quo. I don't have a snake. As far as I know, you don't have a snake, Joan doesn't have a snake. But surely we'd notice if a snake slithered in the 5-second period, bit this man, and he got... I'm confused how both things can have happened.
Well, I'm not saying that the snake is the murderer here. I'm saying that it's suspicious that the doctor's lying about the deceased's condition and also had a snake in her bag.
I think we need to speak to Larry because that knife didn't leave your pocket and the box and get all the way over to Chèramy in that 5 seconds that the lights were out.
Yeah, we should talk to Larry anyway because he should probably know that a man has died on his train.
We need
as
to
well.
check with Larry,
Yeah.
and we also need to maybe, if we can, go and check the Chèramy bags, whether that also includes Jared's. And do we have Red Dresser's name?
Mrs. Chèramy.
Mrs. Chèramy.
That'll do. Some need to go to the crow's nest, some need to go to Larry, I reckon. Then we might figure this all out.
I'll deal with Larry. I think he liked me. He gave me premium seed.
So who is going in what direction?
I'm wondering if we should search the doctor's luggage again more.
I mean,
See if the
you could
snake's
do that
still
en
there.
route. I think
What?
you've got to do doctor carriage, then Chromia's, and then it's ours.
Should we search all the carriages?
Honestly, yeah, at this rate.
Let's search the carriages.
Yeah, we'll say Joan and Polly are going to go search the carriages, and then we'll split it with Haery and Chèramy going into the staff
Or
car.
do I need to stay here to keep everybody
Or
in
you
this
can
carriage?
do that, yes.
Okay, let's split.
Yes, so Chèramy, you head to the door, you peer through the window. There is a
Yeah.
window in that door.
Yeah.
You don't see Larry in there, but you do see a sort of a quite nice, outfitted kitchen, and then your vision is obscured by some kind of storage sticking out.
I turn to Haery. I say, if I don't come back in 5 minutes, please come check if there's been another knife/snake emergency.
Don't worry, mate. I got this. And just sort of pat my pocket watch.
Sick. I don't know what that is, but I leave. I go
Oh,
to the door.
sorry. Here you go.
He just pats his chest. He's like, I got
It tells
this.
time. It's a bit quick, so I might be there sooner than you'd like, but it's all good.
Prefer that. Punctual.
reckon.
Okay, I go through the door, but I would like to sneak a little.
Okay, roll stealth.
10
10.
plus 1.
Okay, 11 stealth. You stealth as quietly
It's loud.
as as quietly as a pigeon who has little clicky clacky claws on.
Yeah, I was
on
gonna
a
say it's metal
floor.
on talon, and then also my feathers in general have quite a rustle as I'm doing this.
Have you stabilized yet? Have you gotten used to the wiggle?
I think I've got used to digging in my claws at this point, but it is nail on metal, so I'm a little bit slidey.
As
Nice.
you're very quietly making your way through, looking for Larry, we're going to move across to Polly and Joan, who have just reached the first of the private cars. So the first car is a mess. There are papers everywhere, spilled ink pots, and just sort of is in general disarray.
Joan, we should probably stick together in case of any other rogue animals.
Yes, dearie, that's a good idea. Don't open random bags without listening for hissing first, perhaps.
Yeah, I'll shake them.
Good idea.
Okay, we'll go in, and then I guess I liked your idea before, Joan, of looking for luggage tags. So maybe we'll start
Yes,
with luggage
anything to
tags.
read. Let's look for things to read.
Okay, would you both like to roll an investigation roll?
10.
I just love the fact it's always a two-handed roll as well. It's always like a...
16.
16. There is a lot to read in this room. You find the luggage first, and it is marked with a little tag that says Jared Whitlock.
Oh, it's the accountant's carriage.
Should have known that off the Inkpot.
And the majority of the papers seem to be referring to various accounts and financial things, although, Joan, you do find a folded letter that is bearing some kind of seal.
Well, let's crack the seal.
You'd know seals because of your time on the sea.
I know about seals.
Oh, so lucky Haery's not there. Haery would not have allowed this.
Ink is spilled over the majority of the letter, but you can just make out the words, "We will discuss these discrepancies in person."
Well, these accounts are definitely sketchy.
I think we have gathered that the accountant has a lot of motive.
A lot of motive, but Polly, he's too short. He's like my height. He's a halfling. And the knife...
The
would
knife
have been
did come
difficult.
from above. There's just a load of paperwork in here. This guy's really boring. The only thing he collects is paperwork. I don't think he's collecting knives to kill people with.
Yeah, this is not our collector.
Is there any, maybe... Is there a postcard of a tropical island, or perhaps really catalog entry for a diamond ring he's got stashed away somewhere that might give us a clue?
The only brightly colored things that you see in the room are an assortment of what look to be adventure novels with handsome heroes with very little clothing on the front, surrounded by lightly clad women of various races, and lots of glistening bodies, massive swords and axes and hammers, and some quite tropical destinations for sure.
He would have liked my life as a sailor.
An avid reader. I've read this one, this Belt Buckley. It's the best book I've ever read.
Very good, Polly. Very good.
Yes. Well, it doesn't look like he was really spending his money on much. Maybe he still has it stashed somewhere. Maybe he's planning to retrieve it after the train journey's over.
Gosh, you're so right. Should we check what else could we check? Under the bed?
Did we look everywhere? Did we exhaust the room
have we done it?
entirely?
Have we investigated?
So do you want to look under there's not a bed, but there are seat cushions. If you would like to look into those, you want to roll me an investigation roll?
I'd like to do a real good investigation, please.
And how is this place so messy already? He was only here for like an hour.
8.
An 8.
Can't lift the seat cushions, they're too
Glasses
heavy.
are down here.
Real good investigation.
Yeah, I mean, with surprising strength, you do peel back a couple of the cushions, and you find a small coin purse with 50 gold in it. But from the extent that Haery was finding these discrepancies, it's not, it's a drop in the bucket, really, for the amount of gold this guy was taking.
He's got nothing.
Hey, he seems like a wholesome guy,
Let's
He's
try
just
the
doing his
next
best.
carriage.
Yes,
The next
off we go.
carriage. Okay. The next carriage is the doctor's that you've been in before.
Which one's the snake bag, Polly?
It's this one right here, and I pick it up and I give it a shake.
There's a snake like hissing angrily inside.
Ah, yes, that'll be the one.
Okay.
I should have done that first.
Let's not touch that one. Anything else to read in here? Any books or...
It's very tidy in here,
Yeah,
isn't
very
it?
tidy and well kept, and just the initial suitcase that you got her name from.
Nothing. Okay.
I kick the suitcase.
It does not hiss.
No snakes in this one. Should we have a look inside?
Yes, that's a lovely idea.
Okay.
Carefully.
Ooh.
Slowly.
Maybe, stand back, Joan. Stand back.
I'll have the anchor ready.
I'm at arm's length from this suitcase, and I would like to unzip it or
Unzip it.
unbuckle it very
Yeah,
carefully.
you unzip it and unbuckle it very carefully, and there is no snake inside. In fact, all you find really is a medical journal,
Okay.
a book on poisons,
Suspicious.
and a just besides the medical things, largely just normal clothes and toiletries, the kind of things you'd expect for a journey like this.
Anything over 100 milliliters?
No, not at all.
Gosh, stickler for the rules, this one. See, I don't think if you wouldn't bring something on a train over 100 milliliters, you're probably not going to be the kind of do a murder.
But
However,
Polly,
she does have a book about poisons here, so we should definitely take that into account too.
Shall we do a scan for anything that might turn veins black?
Good idea. How quick are you at reading?
With my glasses nudged up a little bit, I've got a +1 in intelligence.
Okay. Would you like to roll intelligence
Yes.
as you speed read through this book?
Oh, it's so bouncy. It's a 2. I've got a 3.
A 2, a 3. Your glasses have like
Fall
slipped,
off.
yeah, a little bit too far, and you're squinting, and it's just a blur of words as you just through these pages.
Polly, I can't understand this in my old age, darling.
Well, all I know is it says poisons on the front, and that's not a very good sign.
We should have brought the rabbit. Okay, shall we go to the next room?
Should we keep the book of poisons on us, just in case people start being poisoned? There might be some notes about antidotes inside it.
I didn't think about stealing. Yes, I do believe that there's good cause for stealing now.
I'll put it in my satchel, and we'll zip everything back up, and I'd like to leave it as we found it.
Okay. You head into the third and final room that is not your own. This room isn't quite as tidy as the other one, but you were only on the train for around 30 minutes, so they didn't actually make too much of a mess in here before they moved to the dining car. There are 2 suitcases, one marked Lord Harold Cromere, and the other marked for Lady Eleanor Cromere.
Ooh, a lord and a lady. This is where they were before they came to the dining car and had their big fight. So maybe we can find a clue about what they were fighting about?
Yes, we must once again have a good investigate around here.
Okay. Would you both like to roll investigation to go through their luggage?
Oh, it's good. 22.
Big dice, big numbers. Let's have it.
22 and
4.
4.
Oh, that's not a big number at all.
The glasses are slowly slipping further and further off my face.
Is it particularly warm on this train? Is it misty?
Joan, you start going through what you assume from the clothing appears to be the Lord's effects, but you're distracted by a rather nice knitted cardigan that actually reminds you of the kind of sailors used to wear. It reminds you of your husband a little, and you get lost in the reminiscing.
Yes.
Polly,
Good times.
you go through the ladies, and with a 22,
Yes.
you find 3 things that stand out to you as peculiar.
Making notes.
The very first thing, neatly on top of the case, are divorce papers.
Oh.
Get a load of this, Joan.
Unsigned, but divorce papers. There is a letter and a glass vial.
Empty?
It has a dried black liquid at the bottom.
Oh, Joan, I think we've hit the jackpot.
Polly, you're a genius. Okay, all right. We should read the letter as well.
We should read the letter.
Okay.
Is it already opened?
It's not sealed, so you unfold it. And it begins, my dearest Eleanor. And you scan the letter, and it is largely your standard mushy love letter. But it ends, soon we will be free of him. With all my love, your ringing flower.
Sorry,
Ringing
what does
flower.
that say, Joan? Ringing flower, is that?
Flower.
Have you ever
Flower
heard
spelled
of that?
O-U-R, or is it?
W-E-R.
Ringing flower.
Do you know, I may have heard of that on my journeys. May I roll a history check?
You can roll a history check.
From ring.
Big dice, big numbers.
God, it's gone so far away. Hold on.
Maybe we need to save
I'm
the big
enjoying
dice
this
for
bit.
big rolls, but it is
Six.
fun. A 6.
Plus 3, 9.
You've
Ooh.
not
Just
heard
want to check.
of
Does that
a
dice
ringing
have double
flower.
digits on it or no?
Flower.
Oh, there is a 14 there. Okay, fair.
Okay, we have a mysterious admirer. They were clearly planning on running off together. The divorce papers. Now, does it say who initiated the divorce in the papers?
It would be, in this case, Eleanor would be initiating the divorce.
Initiated by Eleanor. Wow, she never mentioned that she wanted a divorce when her husband died. Although that's very convenient for her, isn't it? And
This is
we can't forget
convenient.
about the glass vial of black liquid. Mysteriously, the corpse had black veins. Now, do we think that could be related?
It's most definitely related.
As you guys examine your evidence, we are going to move back across to Chèramy.
These are the sound of my footsteps.
That's the sound of Cheramy's footsteps.
I'm
Clicking,
sneaking though.
sneaking their way through the staff cabin.
Can I hear anyone up ahead? I want to hear if I can hear speech.
Roll perception.
12 plus 0.
You don't hear anything. And round the storage in the kitchen. And there is no sign of anyone.
No Larry.
No Larry.
Okay, is there anything on the sides in the kitchen that I could perhaps take a glance at? Perhaps that wand that he used to check the knife.
There isn't a wand. There is the remnants of the preparations of breakfast.
Is there any seeds?
Open cans. There's some seeds.
I'll have a
lot
nibble.
of seeds. Yeah, a long
I get,
nibble of
I get
seeds.
distracted for a few seconds, giving the others a time to do their checks. I go, but then remembering that I have a task, I continue through the food carriage onto the next carriage.
Okay. Well, in front of that is the engine of the train.
Is there not a driver?
There is a driver.
Is he there?
He's there, and you don't see any sign of Larry, and I think that's
Where's
where we're going to
Larry?
take our midway break.
Oh, dude!
But Larry's gone!
We are going to jump back in with Chèramy. You are currently looking through the window at the driver of the train.
Okay, and there's no sign of Larry anywhere.
No sign of Larry.
Interesting. Very interesting. I'm gonna knock on the window. I'm gonna knock on
Okay.
the window and say, "Crrr, crrrwee," like cooey, but with a birdish candor. What does he turn?
He turns and regards you a little confused. A bald man with like a nice, thick, long brown mustache.
A mustache.
Yeah.
That red-dressed woman loved a mustache. I'm gonna be like kind of beckon like, "Can I come in?"
It's very loud. Like as soon as the door opens, you're just hit with like the noise of the engine. It is a roar.
I realized I could have cast message. That's like a perfect time to cast message. I say, "Hello there, good sir."
Oh, is that a Barnslow accent I hear?
It only bloody is. What's your name?
My name is Jim.
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 Big Jim.
Well, actually, they call me Big Jim. Yeah, I got a little brother. He's Little Jim. We're both Jim Juniors.
Goodness, that is exciting. Well, in general, I've got all excited there. There is many dramatic things happening on the train. I'll try and stick to the point.
All right.
First thing, though, where
Yeah.
is Larry? Because he's kind of been taking care of us, and I feel like he's kind of lacking in that department.
Larry?
Because there's been Larry, yes.
Oh, Larry, he's headed back towards the cargo. Did you not see him come through?
Not on the way through here, no.
Oh.
No, I came to look for him. I was very brazen. I kept yelling, "Larry, Larry," and he was nowhere to be seen, Jim.
Well, I mean, you must have missed him. He walked through. What else? I mean,
promise you, he's not easy to miss. Have you seen the size of him?
he's a big lad, yeah. But I'm Big Jim, so.
Oh, you are big, Jim. You're a big lad. Oh, Barnslow. Oh.
Yeah, well, I mean, unless he was on the bloody roof of the train, I don't see another way he could have got to the cargo car without walking past.
Well, I certainly didn't hear any big stomping steps.
Footsteps. Nope.
Well, just to let you know, are you kind of like the leader of the train? The kind of like the postmaster of the train?
I like to think so.
Right. Well, just so you know,
Okay.
there has been a killing. Actually, what we call it with crows is a murder.
Sorry, did you say a murder? Engine's
There's
a
been
bit
a
loud.
murder, yes.
A
No,
murder?
Jim, a murder has occurred back there. So I was going to try and get, some staff to help, because currently we're dealing with it. And there was a man that rode off on a horse from somewhere in here. Don't know how. So all very confusing. Obviously, we're paying customers,
Right.
assumedly. Would love someone to step in from the train company,
What?
maybe.
I can't really leave my post on account of driving the train at all.
The train only goes in one direction, Jim. It's on a rail.
If there's something on the lines, you're going to want me on the brakes. Trust me on that.
Is there any way you can contact Larry, perhaps?
I mean, I could shout really loud, but I'm not sure he'd hear me.
Right. So there's no protocol on if there's a murder on the train.
Well, it's actually more common than you'd think. We kind of just pull into the next station and contact the authorities. Usually,
next
some
station
strapping
is-
party adventurers have stepped in and solved it. So,
Okay, right. So should I head back then? Because it sounds like this is a me problem. I thought maybe I'd find Larry. Kind of confused how I've not found Larry, but that's okay. I'll leave you to your job. I'll do what is now my job, Chèramy's job. Thanks so much for your help.
hey, Barnslow forever, am I right?
Can I Barnslow forever? I want to dap him up, but with my wing. So it's not going to make much of a clap. It's going to make more of like a soft thud.
Can you roll a performance check
Roll to
to see if
dap.
it's a
Roll
good
dap.
dap?
8 plus 2. It's a 10, so it's a
10?
mediocre dap.
It's
but
a mediocre
because of the
dap, but
feathers.
it's the Barnslow dap. It is the clap
It's the
together.
reverse
It
dap.
is
We go like
it's
this.
the reverse, and then it's the
Yeah.
fist bump at the end.
Fist into
the Barnslow
that, yeah.
way.
I would say Barnslow.
Barnslow.
Barnslow. Oh, and so everyone can hear that. So hopefully, if Larry's around somewhere, he'll have heard that at least.
As you turn around, you see in the window a familiar rabbit-like face crunching on a steamed
I just see
carrot.
the ears poking up
The
over
ears
the top.
poking
'Cause
up
I'm
over
too
the-
short to
yeah,
look
the ears
in.
poking through the door.
Barnslow.
Oh, Haery. Sorry,
All right.
that took me a little bit longer than I thought. I had a little munch on the seat.
Yeah, don't
so
worry.
You've done the
This
same.
thing's off. I think it's. I think I should have come and got you a little while ago, but I couldn't help myself. I walked through that kitchen. It all smelled so good.
It does, doesn't it? It's really good seed.
right
Premium
nice.
seed. I'm pocketing some of it. I actually will pocket some of it, so I have some
Yeah.
snacks for later.
You can add seed to your inventory.
Because at this point, there's been a murder. I feel like no one's going to care about a little bit of larceny and robbery.
So what did Larry have to say then?
He's nowhere to be seen, Haery. I looked everywhere, and I've got keen eyes for this sort of thing.
But he went that way. At this
I
point, are
know.
we in the kitchen or the cargo?
We're in the kitchen.
We're in the
We're
kitchen.
in the kitchen. Yeah, we're in the kitchen. I've gone all the way through this sector. Jim said
Right.
that he'd gone backwards towards the start of the train, but we would have seen him.
Yeah, we didn't see him come through our
Unless he's some
carriage.
sort of invisible orc, which seems very unlikely.
I didn't hear any hoofs, and I've not heard any pitter-patters, so that is proper weird. But I already think he could do some kind of magic, so what if he could just do a whiz-waz and there
A
he is at the
whiz-waz,
other end?
yeah.
A whiz-waz, yeah.
Your big ears would have heard if he was on the roof, right? Because Jim said something about the roof, and
Yeah,
although
I
it could have
reckon
just
so.
been a playful jest, there's a non-zero chance he's been on the roof.
I mean, this train is pretty smooth, so I feel like if there was anything that was going to make a tip-tap, we'd probably clock it.
Is it worth me checking? Because I could fly up onto the roof, Haery.
Oh, well, I
Would you
don't
let-
mind giving you a boost up.
Is there like any hatches at the top that I could perhaps?
There's between
stick between the
carriages.
carts.
Yeah.
Okay, but we'll go back towards the carriage, like the main carriage where all the
dining car.
people are.
Yeah.
Yeah, and before we go in the door, I want Haery to sort of give me a leg up, and I'll flap up very slowly.
Give you a leg up. Okay.
Sure.
Would you like to roll a strength roll and a dexterity roll for you, Chèramy?
All right. Oh, that's nice. That is 17.
17? Yep. He hoists you up.
I always roll 17.
Nat 20!
for some reason.
That's 20!
It's the first one! Is it the first one? First one?
This is the first nat 20.
Yeah, I rolled a
No,
nat
Lizzie
20.
got one earlier.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
mind.
when we all had
Well,
to
I'm
roll
really sorry.
the
Everyone was way more excited for
investigation
mine for some reason. I'm so glad I didn't even know you.
It's
did
way
yours.
more impressive when the pigeon does it.
Okay, so what is it?
Despite my wings, I'm actually gaining height. It never
I am
happens
going
anymore.
to let you and risk letting you describe exactly what it is that you accomplish here.
Okay, in the same way I used to when I was a pigeon, I whip my wings out sideways and begin to flap. But because of the... Did I actually get any of the milk? The milk that I requested with my
Yeah.
seeds?
You did.
Okay, I think whatever calcium I've got from that milk has made my bones feel stronger because I'm gaining height quicker than... But certainly I did in the last session down at the carnival. So I start to rise up and rise up. My head starts to peer over the top of the train. What do I see with my wonderful vision?
Unfortunately, your nat 20 did not cover your perception roll. So you would like to roll perception?
I can. But of course I have an advantage.
The whole
You do
time I
have
was pushing him
advantage
up.
on perception rolls, yeah.
Oh.
Okay. 7 or 5. Okay, it's not great. Do I have good perception? Actually, I have bad perception. It's just a 7.
The wind is kind of like in your eyes, and there's bits of dirt and specks and things, and you're kind of just thrown back. You don't.
I would see a giant orc.
You
though.
would see
That
a
is like
giant orc on top of the train if there was a giant orc on top of the train. But you
so
don't
no
see
orc.
much else, and the steam from the front of the train is kind of obscuring your vision.
Okay, I drop back down. I let my feathers go, and I'm gonna let Haery try and catch me.
Oh, gosh. The whole time I've been holding up, I'm thinking, please don't poo, please don't poo, please don't poo. The birds are
Yeah.
pigeons.
I'm coming in, Haery!
Oh! Does my 17 still cover the catch?
It still
I
covers
don't
the
know.
catch. It's a very nice catch.
Okay.
You think that you would have heard, especially with your ears, Haery, if someone was clumping around on top of the train.
Yeah.
You'd like to think so, and you definitely would have seen an orc if an orc was on top of the
Well,
train.
that's our intel, then we can deliver to the group. Shall we try and reconvene with the team?
let's head on back in. I think I could do with another drink.
You arrive back into the dining car just in time for Joan and Polly to be arriving from their search of the luggage.
I wave on the other side of the carriage, say, Hiya!
Over here. Come here. Quick.
What? No, you come here, we've got intel.
Fine. Hurry up, Joan. Come on.
And as we walk past
coming.
as well, going in, I just go, right, you are Jared, and just like slap my fuzzy little hand on his shoulder just to see whether he flinches.
Yeah, he jumps out of his skin.
Is everybody that we saw in the carriage before still in the carriage?
They're
Nobody's
still
left?
in the carriage, although the doctor has sort of stopped examining the body
Doctoring.
and is sat back at her table.
Just
Got it.
enjoying the train journey again, because it's actually,
Do
quite,
what she
it's actually
can.
quite common
Is the
to have
body,
a murder.
has the body been
Um,
covered up, or is he just there?
Yeah, well, the doctor and Lady Eleanor are now actually sat together.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Can
and
I
there's
find
a tablecloth over the body.
Oh, that's...
Can I actually ask a question to the DM first, just quickly? With the commonality of murders on trains, is the main issue here finding... Do they care about this, or is this very normal for them?
They didn't
Guess on this.
expect someone to be murdered on this train. No, not at all.
Okay, but like then
But how would
they're
we
not
know
just
that?
gonna go
It's
back.
our first time on a train.
It's your first time on a train.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
True.
Guess what happened all the time.
That was
Okay,
that was just like the driver. He drives a lot of trains. He experiences that a lot, but it's not like a common thing where you get on a train and expect to be murdered.
I do the wing thing to try and help our voices be more hushed.
Yeah, I was going to say, can we find like a spot where nobody can hear us? Is there somewhere?
Yeah, well, I mean,
that?
near the body where the detective he called you over
yeah.
to
Should we
kind of
sit at the
quite a
table with the
vacant
body?
spot.
Should we
Sure.
prop him up so it looks like he's joining in?
Yeah, he should know this.
No.
All right.
Okay. Did you find anything? Did you find Larry?
There was no Larry anywhere at the front of the train. They said he went back to where you guys were. Did you see Larry?
Didn't see Larry, but we
No
did
Larry.
see some really interesting things.
Like what?
Well, first of all, and I side-eye to make sure that nobody's listening to us.
Yeah, you can do a perception check, like a scan of the room.
Can I help? Because I've got good.
Yeah,
vision
if you
on
both
it.
like to make a perception check to scan the room.
13.
15.
Nobody appears to be giving you a second glance. Lady Cromere and Dr. Belrose are both in deep conversation, and Jared Whitlock is kind of like, he nervously looks at you a little bit, but he's frantically
forward.
scratching things out in these ledgers.
Okay. Well, lady in the red dress, turns out she is Lady Eleanor Cromere. And she was on the path to divorcing Mr. Lord Cromere.
Oh.
We found divorce
Why would they
papers.
divorce?
Oh, that's another thing that we found. She has a secret admirer that's not secret to her. She knows the admirer as her ringing flower,
Another hen in the coop.
whatever that is.
Well, I was
Oh.
pressing Jared. I didn't know whether he had the hots for her.
Yeah, I mean, is there any correlation?
try
there?
and
Why
throw
would he
him
call
under the
himself
bus.
the ringing flower? We need to find out who is the ringing flower. It doesn't really. Oh, Doctor Belrose.
Oh, darn it.
Are they lovers?
Oh, that's
brilliant.
beautiful.
That
we
makes
shouldn't.
sense
we
why they're
shouldn't
sat together right now. Okay, keep this part on the down low too, because we also found a glass. Get this, a glass vial with a tiny bit of black liquid in it. And I lift
what, like
up the
soot?
tablecloth a little bit to reveal the body to my compadres.
I look down.
And you see
See
black
that?
Yeah,
veins.
he's definitely
They're
dead.
black
I say
veins,
really loudly.
Do you see the black veins?
See the black veins? That's not normal. That's like rat poison or something.
Right, so I had a bunch of questions I was thinking about asking the interrogation, but I think I've just now put it all together.
I know you've done really
So
well
I don't
there.
know if it's necessary
You're a
anymore.
proper little sleuth.
Wait, but none of this answers
Well done,
how they
Polly.
got the knife and also where Larry is. There's still a piece missing
Yeah,
from
we
the
need to
puzzle,
find. Yeah,
surely.
you're right. We need to find out which one of them is the collector. Now, I think one of them is the ringing flower, and why would you have two aliases? That doesn't make any
Yeah.
sense.
Belrose is a
So-
great. That's that. Figuring that out, very clever. That's why they
Very
call
good.
you the smart one of the trio plus. plus Joan.
Do they? So then surely Lady Eleanor must be the collector. So how do we get her to sign for this parcel? How do we get her to admit that she ordered the parcel and sign for it?
I've got an idea. Simple one that might not work, but just maybe we just throw it into the ether. What if I cast message and just said, stand up if you're the collector?
Yeah, like,
those two together.
I've got it.
Or just,
how about the collector says what?
yes. I like that. And just see if it catches them out. Because they're probably talking.
Yeah.
I don't know if message can be said with a voice. Could I do it in the voice of, like, the doctor and see if, like, she thinks it's part of the
comes in
conversation
your
they're
It would
voice,
be
having?
right?
your impression of the Doctor.
Oh.
So if you would like to roll
I'm quite the mimic.
performance-
That's a 3 plus
Oh.
2. It's a 5. It's a 5 in performing the voice.
Ooh.
Okay.
But in
and then
general, I'm happy to do. I like the idea of the
what are
collector says
you
what.
saying?
I'll do it in a lady's voice. The collector says what? Still got the Barnslow accent.
In,
Just
yeah, in a
more
pigeon's
high-pitched.
best approximation of the Doctor's voice. So you're casting message to. It's not to the whole room. You can
Lady
cast
Eleanor?
it.
no. So it's cast. It's just to her, but I want it to
Okay.
sound like it's coming from. Does the Doctor have glasses?
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, sick. Then it sounds like it's coming from the glasses. So like from the face of the person he's talking to.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm gonna roll to your reaction. So you said collector says
You're gonna do what?
What?
what? I mean, she rolled at 1, so she's like,
What?
what?
No, sorry, I'm not. Sorry, no, that wasn't
You
in
don't
character.
hear it. You don't hear it from your end of the carriage, but you just see her mouth like.
She said what?
Well,
Polly, she
this
said
is
what?
irrefutable evidence.
Mutable evidence.
But was that more a what, like, because
Like,
she's
what
the
did she
collector, or
hit?
was that more like a what was that?
Are you sure you haven't just confused her?
Yeah, there might
How
have
can
been
we
a
check
slight
if-
flaw in the
so-
plan.
Message is a cantrip. I could cast it again with a different thing and see if she says the different thing.
Okay, let's try round 2.
Collector says where? Collector says where?
Is there something we're missing here? Joan, Haery?
I've been with these lot the whole time. You
I
guys
think-
went front
Wait,
and back. I've just been middling in the middle.
Didn't you get that poison book? Maybe Harry can have a look.
A poison book.
Oh yeah, there was a book of poisons in Dr. Melrose's carriage.
And does it mention anything about
Maybe
the
it'll
black
tell us what the
liquid?
black
We couldn't
liquid.
read it. It was
Harry,
iron
you're the
my
best
glasses.
reader we know.
Sure.
So I very subtly, I had it under the table, even perhaps, handing
Okay.
the poison book. Don't let them see because we took it from their carriage.
Harry, would you like to roll an intelligence check as you are leafing through this book under the table?
Intelligence, yeah. 16.
16. It takes a little while, but you come across several plants that maybe could extract like a poison that could cause black veins, but none of them are black themselves. In fact, the only liquid of this kind that you can find in this book of poisons and remedies is derived from animals.
Right. Does it say which kind of animals? Like, are we talking
It can
bovine or
it can be. There are poisonous mammals. It could be extracted from poisonous
serpent.
birds, serpents.
Perhaps a serpent in a bag.
Jeez.
If
Right.
only we had a druid that knew about snakes.
What if she rolled high the first
I haven't
time?
got to that chapter in the book yet.
Wait, can I
It's
pull
taken
out
easier.
the potion that I was given and inspect the coloring of it compared to my healing potions and compare the two?
Yes, you can.
Do they still look
Your
the same? She hasn't tried to poison me, has she? I just want to check
your
this.
health potion is red. It is not the color of.
Okay.
It's not black. If that's what you're worried about.
I am wary of using it. I'm going to put it in a different pocket to the pouch I had it in with the other healing potion so I don't accidentally use it.
It's worth mentioning as well that the health vial that when you held the two vials together to compare them, they were the same exact size and shape of vial
Oh, as the little pot.
as the
As the
potion
poison
I was
pot.
giving you
the one I
earlier.
have.
Definitely from the doctor.
Absolutely the doctor's, yeah. Can I look at the ground around the body just to see if there... I know it's going to be hard to see footsteps in a carriage, but we all have dusty feet, and the orc was outside. I just want to see if we see any of his footsteps walking around. There wasn't a lot of time for him to go back and forth.
What if they killed Larry?
So what are you looking for exactly?
I'm looking for giant footsteps, orc-sized footsteps.
Just in the carpet. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
that is going to be a survival check.
I'm not good at this. 6. It's a 6.
Lots of people have walked back
Yeah,
and forward,
fair.
unfortunately. You
Aye.
do see footsteps that are larger than everyone else's in the room. It's quite quite a short room of short people, but you can't tell if when they were, where he was coming and going from.
Have any of you ever heard of an invisible orc?
Don't think I have, mate. No.
Perhaps once or twice, but not very common.
Not
Would you
common.
still be able to smell it? Him, Ben.
Them.
Orc.
Orc. I don't know if they had a smell. He looked quite clean, didn't he, at the start? He looked quite well kept.
I don't know.
Was he quite well kept at the start?
He
Was
was
there
quite
any defining?
kept.
He was.
Everybody has a smell.
He didn't have a defining smell. He was in a striped suit. He was clean. He had slicked back black hair, small tusks, and very muted green.
Okay.
Where is Lassie?
Could I go over towards Jared?
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to ask him a question. Mr. Whitlock, it's been a long day. My hair's getting all matted, and honestly, the screams earlier on have had my ears ringing. This doctor, are you familiar with them? Have you met them before, or do they just happen to be traveling with this train?
They don't travel with Lord Cromere so much, but I whenever he travels with the Lady Eleanor, she's around a little more. Yes, seems to accompany them everywhere.
Right. So, what is she a personal doctor then?
She's on retainer.
Right, I understand. Now, have you ever seen any close talkings between the doctor? Aside from like typical medical checkups, like have you seen them speaking with one another outside of medical moments, whether it's at balls or whether you've spotted them walking down the street together? I'm just trying to understand their dynamic because they look mighty comfortable over there right now.
Oh, well, I haven't. I'm not around as so much just to make that observation. I know that she definitely treats her for certain things, and I believe that Lady Eleanor deals with a great deal of pain because I hear a lot of moaning and groaning going on whenever the doctor visits.
Gotcha.
Maybe they've got a groan tube.
Could be like a muscle thing, like chiropractic.
I think
or
some
something.
kind of chiropractic massage. There's a lot of yes, right there, and that kind of that kind of stuff.
And is the doctor paid normally, or like based on the books that you keep for Mr. Crow, or kept, I suppose, for Mr. Crow?
Well,
a heightened sums going out to the doctor?
Just regular doctor rates whenever she visits.
I just wander back to the group. He knows nothing. He says that there's moaning and groaning when those two hang out, but she's a doctor, she's a
I've heard
patient.
a lot of that in the coop. I know what that means, Haery.
What does that mean?
It means they're mating.
Well, yeah, I
Does
think they're
sound like
friends.
they're mating.
I think
Oh,
they're mating.
mating!
You know it's mating season right now.
Well, she knows it's mating season. I just point to Polly.
I know, that's she told me.
Um,
Shall we go speak to
I think
them?
we should confront them, but we should be ready for anything. They might react hostilely to us.
Are we going in sneaky or loud?
Maybe Haery should just slam that manifest down on the table and say, "You're the collector, sign here."
I've got an idea. For how to throw that little
cool
trigger
catchphrase.
phrase out there.
Oh, I was going to say I had a cool catchphrase when we turned up. So maybe you say yours and I say mine at the same time and we sync it up.
Well, no, you do
Double
yours,
delivery.
and I'll work mine into conversational smooth light.
Okay, nice. All right. Shall we freaking get them?
Yeah, and I'll look intimidating.
Me too with my anchor.
All right. Let's go over.
Okay.
I walk past the body. I say, sorry. I stand by the table. I lean out. I say, hello, lovebirds. And I point to myself.
Oh.
Okay. Would Polly and Joan like to roll an intimidation check to see how intimidating the two of you look?
Oh, very, actually, 19.
19?
10.
Joan looks very stern and intimidating, but unfortunately is in the body of a very friendly-looking grandma. And but yeah, no, Polly, you look absolutely terrifying. They kind of like shift apart, and they're like, "Can we help you?"
Haery, you say your thing.
Your time.
All right.
I stand back.
It's not so much that you can help. It's just I've been talking to my fellow male people here, and we were just sharing stories about where we've been, where we come from. And fun fact, this thing here is called a burrow bloom. lovely little thing. It's from where I grew up, near Pillsworth, and it's got a few properties about it. First thing is, once it's matured, you can pluck it, and it will never die. And the other thing as well is that if you just give it a little shake, those petals are like crystals, and it gives off this really lovely ring, this little rattle. Reminds me of home. Some people call it a ringing flower, but, you know, just thought it was fun to know. And then does that elicit saying ringing flower? Does that elicit
as soon
any
as you
response?
say ringing flower, their eyes like widen, and that she kind of loses a bit of this cool demeanor that she's had up until now. What have you been through my luggage by any chance?
Jacques! Yes, we have! You're the ringing flower and you're the collector! Sign here!
The
Please.
collector?
If you would. What
do
do
not
you
know that name.
call each
Do you not-
other?
what-
That's
yeah.
not your pet name.
When you're in the coop, you call her your ringing flower, and you call her the collector?
No one's calling out the collector in bed, darling.
Then maybe we've got this all wrong. I tell you what,
Oh,
have we got this all
goodness.
wrong?
Oh, this is so embarrassing.
You've caught us. We were having an affair, and
The
that is
super sexy affair.
maybe what you saw my former, and she looks at the body, husband accusing me of. But besides that, we've done nothing wrong.
You're saying you didn't kill him?
Well, not with a knife. No, that would lack elegance, darling.
Oh, well, we didn't say you killed him with a knife.
Poison.
Poison.
you
We think you
poisoned
poisoned
him.
him.
Venom.
Get him, Joan!
No, with the anchor. No, with the anchor. With the wall.
She like
Use the weight of your voice! Use the weight of your voice!
she scrambles back from the anchor. Joan, would you like to roll an intimidation check with advantage?
Yeah.
Come on, double
Roll the giant
digits.
dice twice.
I've rolled a 7.
There's got to be double digits on this thing.
There is, I swear. I've rolled 2
I think it's
7s.
weighted badly.
Plus 1. It is a foam. It's
An 8. She does move away from the grandma who is hefting a ship's anchor as though it weighs nothing. She's like, okay, look, baby, there was poison in his veins, but that man most definitely died to a stab wound. I think that is clear as day.
So how
Is
long ago
it?
did you poison him?
Oh, I mean, it's been a very slow process over the last year or so, but like as soon as he threatened, as soon as he found out, you know, our backup plan was divorce. It would have been too obvious with the affair and everything being public. We wouldn't have risked killing him then. I would have just settled for half of what he had.
You've just admitted to a crime.
To us, postmen. You know what we could do.
We're
we
civil
work for the government.
servants.
Yeah. Are we?
Would you stand in the way of true love?
Yes. All
No,
the time.
no, actually, hold on. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking, no. Yuri does win.
Do you know that he's broke? He has no
He's-
money.
That would explain a lot. Look, I'll make you a deal. You need a signature from a collector, right?
No.
Correct.
We need the signature from the collector.
The collector. Our boss would know.
I do remember him having a meeting on this chain at some point in the cargo car. Perhaps that was with this collector.
I
Oh,
told you
goodness.
collectors buy lots of things.
We should have found Larry.
There's only one piece missing from this puzzle, and it is Larry. And he touched the knife box and is missing.
We might have narrowed it down.
An
So-
invisible orc. He
so
was in
did
the
you-
carriage with us.
Did you know Larry before today? Or was that just
Larry?
happenstance?
Oh, the help? No, I mean I don't associate with the help.
Right.
But
Making it hard for us to support your beautiful lesbian marriage because you're being so horrible.
my husband, he did seem to think that perhaps this meeting would be of great financial interest to him. He was expecting to make a lot of money from whomever he was meeting. I wouldn't think that this Larry would have a lot of money, but
Well, I think we're gonna have to tie them up.
I've got rope, probably.
Get the rope.
somewhere.
Of course you would. You're a sailor.
You know knots.
It's like,
you know
well,
sailors'
Harry,
knots.
quick check on the book. Does it say we can tie up people on our job?
If it's for the benefit of the signature and all parties involved, it does say are willing, I need to go and check the cargo
Joan,
hold.
you do.
I'd like to override that
Trot
as a
off to it.
supervisor
You
and
do,
just
yeah.
tie them up.
I most definitely put like rope and fishing tackle in your inventory. So yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pulling rank and I'm tying them up.
We'll
Okay.
tie them
Can
to
we
each other. So
tie-
and that's,
We'll tie them to each other.
Yeah,
It's
I like
romantic.
that. It's
the
beautiful.
doctor
Okay.
and the lady.
As you mentioned tying them up, the doctor kind of straightens up and she's like, would you like a little help with that? And she pulls out a set of cuffs from her handbag.
Yeah,
I mean,
no.
that's certainly
No,
better as
no.
long as you've got the key.
Sorry, no.
She's like, I'm just going to leave them on the and she leaves a handcuff.
Are they fluffy or are they regular?
They're regular handcuffs. They're pretty
they
heavy duty,
sturdy?
actually. They're sturdy handcuffs that she
Oh.
puts on the table in front of you.
How
and then
convenient.
you
we
tie
could
them up in
handcuff
rope.
them together. It'll be like a buddy cop movie.
What? No, we should tie them, attach them to one of us, so that we can keep them with us and keep an eye on them.
There's only one set of handcuffs.
Horrible
more.
ideas. Let's go back to the rope, tie them together, pocket the
You
handcuffs,
love
leave
rope,
them on
Joan.
Larry.
You're rope
Or-
obsessed.
Here's an idea. What about we handcuff them together and we loop it through the hole at the top of your anchor? They're not going to be able to pull that kind of weight.
True.
I've got to pull that kind of weight.
No,
why don't we just-
we'll
we-
unlock it later.
I think
We
we're
could just-
overthinking this. Let's
Okay,
tie them
how
up
about
Guys,
and
guys,
then
you could
handcuff
handcuffs
just-
to each other,
just tie
rope
the-
around the train, the train bit.
Just tie them
I'm
up.
going to
Train.
ignore the chatter and tie them together.
Yeah.
And that's why she's the supervisor. That's why she's on a
Joan.
promotion, and that's why we're back here.
Before you can act while you're all arguing about what to do, Joan has already tied them up very sturdily. I'm not even going to make you roll for it, being such a deft hand on a ship. You've tied hundreds of knots in your day.
With a sailor's knot.
That looks like a
Sailor's knot.
sturdy knot.
And you pocket the handcuffs.
Wow.
Saving those for later, Joan?
You never know when you need
Is there
handcuffs.
anything we want to ask Jared? I mean, Jared doesn't seem privy to anything. Like, he does the
Jared's
books, but that's
useless.
about it.
Why don't you go
Jared
and
seems
find Larry,
useless, Haery.
and I'll stay
Should we
here and keep an eye on the doctor and the lady.
I would like to go with Haery because I'm also looking for Larry still.
I think
Yeah,
we need to go
you
check
two
the cargo hold one
or
more
three,
We
go
have
look
to
for
go to
Larry.
cargo.
We have to find Larry. He's the missing piece.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it, Haery. Me and you. Larry
All right.
Busters.
All right.
time. Off we go.
Is it just the two of you heading to the cargo car then?
Yeah, I can see
Yeah.
it, Polly.
Joan, are you
Okay.
staying here?
Joe would only slow us
Sure.
down with his slow
And
legs.
don't forget, we have these. I bring up the stone from my satchel. That
I
we
don't
got.
know what that is. I chewed on it last time.
Just yesterday. Remember these? Just shout into
Oh,
the stone
The
if you
sending
need any help.
stones.
Harry told me I couldn't use it. He said it was bad for business.
It will be the end of what we do. So, I'll listen, but I won't talk.
Joan, am I allowed to use the rock?
Yeah, go on.
Sick. All right.
Overruled.
All right. The two of you together head to the cargo car, past all of the private rooms, and find the metal door locked.
To the cargo room.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Do you have any way of getting through locked doors, Harry?
Well, I mean, I got nails, but I don't know how big I don't know how depth this is.
Can I look around the room? Is there anything in the room, perhaps, that I could see?
Nothing heavy, particularly in the. This is the room with all the private cars.
And it does it look like a sturdy metal door, or that enough force would perhaps break it off its hinges?
Perhaps.
If there's one
Okay.
thing I'm good at, it's this. I'm just gonna knock on the door, but give it some real welly in hopes that it will startle anybody that's in there.
While he's doing
Okay.
that, I'm looking for something heavy in the room.
It's a bang, bang, bang. Silence.
Delivery.
Don't
No.
worry, Harry.
All right.
I've got this one. And I'm going to pick up one of the suitcases from one of the side rooms.
Okay. The heaviest
One of the
you can
sturdiest
find.
looking one. The heaviest one I could find. I'm
Okay.
going to drag it. It's hefty. I pull the suitcase through
Mm-hmm.
into the room with us. I say, Harry, you might want to perhaps move out of the way. And I'm going to start flapping my wings. As I flap my wings, air starts to pick up beneath the suitcase and it starts to hover. And I go for a kick with my talon. I go, bah! And I'm going to cast catapult through my leg
Okay.
into the suitcase and send it slamming into the door.
Okay.
Sick.
I believe the
With the
catapult
force
spell.
of when the object strikes something, the object and what it strikes each take 3d8 bludgeoning damage.
3d8 bludgeoning damage. Okay, if you would like to
Wow.
roll 3d8 bludgeoning damage on this door.
Yeah.
Suitcase is getting demolished.
It might do, but if the door goes with it, I don't mind. Also, the man's dead, so
Who needs
5,
clothes?
6, so 11, 12. Only 12.
12. The suitcase, as you kick it and cast your catapult, flies towards the door. Yeah, the suitcase explodes, clothing everywhere, but the door bends inwards like a creak. And there's now the door's not open, but it is pulled back a bit, so you reckon you could kind of yank
Oh,
it the
we're
rest
skinny.
of the way.
We're skinny legends,
Yeah.
aren't we?
We're
Me
teeny
and you,
tiny.
Harry. Little guys.
Because the door opened inwards towards you guys. So
Yeah. Is Harry impressed? He's not seen me cast that before. I don't usually do spell.
It's pretty good. I like it. I thought you were just going to make it over, and I was going to whack it with my hammer. Bit of golf.
Big golf? Maybe you'd score a birdie.
Good.
yeah, the
Anyway.
moment the door is blown open, the warmth of the passenger car is blasted away by cold air, and the smell of wood and iron hits you. Peering through, you see a lantern swinging from a hook overhead, casting shifting shadows across stacked crates and secured parcels.
Do we see Larry?
You don't see Larry.
Do we hear anyone in there?
Would you like to roll a perception check?
Sure, yeah, I'll do
I was
that.
going to say, let's both go in and scan.
That
Scan.
is 22.
Would it be a perception check?
Would you want to
with
roll an
advantage 'cause
would you want to roll an investigation or to look around the room, or are you rolling a perception check to listen?
I'll do a perception check to listen. Martin, do the other one because I'm
Okay.
bad at investigating.
Sure, I can do that. So do I re-roll or should I just do...
We'll use that
it's-
roll.
Cool, yeah, so that would be then a dirty 20 for investigation.
A dirty 20 for
No, from-
investigation.
If I'm using my eyes to scan, can I do I
You
get
can have a
advantage on that?
perception with advantage, yeah.
Cool. It was worse. All right, 11 plus 0. 11 plus 0 to look around.
11, you don't see any sign of Larry.
And then Martin's investigation.
But Martin okay, so investigating the room, a lot of these crates are kind of like tied down and fastened. There's some marked with Acorn Express logos. There's some marked with Troll Trail crates and boxes. But besides the crates, two things stand out to you. One is a shined to an almost glistening polish suitcase with a big zipper, and a smaller dark grey bag that looks similar to the medical bag that you found the snake in earlier.
I think I'd like to give that bag a little shake
Okay.
to begin with.
Yeah, there is no hissing as you shake that bag.
Okay, I'm gonna open it if that's all right.
Harry!
Okay.
I will never cross the seal line on a customer's package. This is just a bag.
The bag's label reads The Collector, and it is emphasized in big curled cursive handwriting.
Do we recognize the font? Do we recognize the font? Do we recognize the font? Font! Font!
Chèramy, you would recognize this.
I only
as
recognize squiggles, I don't recognize words, so I'd recognize the actual shape of the cursive.
squiggly font that you received on your receipt earlier that is currently tied to your leg. And inside the bag is a spell focus and various arcane components.
Oh.
Harry, I think it's Larry!
Well, I think you might be right, mate. What did that thing say on your leg? Can I
I
have a
pull it
read?
out and I show it to Harry.
And what do I see on it?
It is a pretty standard receipt. It says, dragon hilted ceremonial dagger, Acorn Express, couriers, no curses. And then it's signed Larry.
Definitely matches, but if we've got to get a signature from Larry, we've got to find the fella first.
Can I also join him in looking in the bag now it's open?
Okay.
Because I think I'll understand more about not so much what spell focuses are, but just kind of like their purpose.
Oh, would you like to roll an
As-
Arcana check to see if you
Yeah,
can
I
figure out
think
what these
so.
might be used for?
I mean, he's a monk. He wouldn't know this vibe. 17 plus a minus 1.
You aren't necessarily familiar with all kinds of magic, but you've been around and maybe
New to
met
me.
people, witches, wizards, so forth, where you've been delivering parcels. And in your pigeon memory, you maybe remember a wizard using this in your past to create things that weren't really there.
Interesting. Harry,
Yeah?
these weird rocks,
Right.
I've seen wizards using them, and they created things just out of the thin air. Things that aren't real.
What,
Illusions.
Illusions.
Inside the bag, you also find a small letter.
Ooh, let's have a read.
It's very brief, and it says, Collector, I know who you are, and I know how much this information is worth. Meet me in the cargo car at noon on the Elder Line 2 weeks from today. And it is signed Lord Cromir.
It looks like Cromir knew who the collector was, but then the rest of it doesn't make sense. I mean, unless We know he looks dead, but is Chèramy actually dead in there? Have we actually checked for like a pulse?
I don't think so. Should I ring Polly?
One, we could just go back, can't we? I mean, there's definitely nothing else in here.
I mean, there's that big gold. There's another suitcase in there, the big one.
You want to try opening that?
I'm gonna let Polly know that she'll keep an eye out for Larry. I think that's important knowledge.
Ask her to check the pulse. Ask her to check whether Chèramy is actually dead or if he's just playing roadkill.
I pick up the rock and shake it a little bit. So ring, ring. That's 2 of my words. How many words do I get?
25.
25. Yeah. Okay. Found evidence. Larry is collector. Same squiggles. Maybe not dead man. Check. Pulse. Have good day, Chèramy.
Nailed it. Absolutely nailed it.
I received the most disjointed message I've ever received in my life. Oh, Joan, I'm getting something. It's from Chèramy, I think. He said check the body.
Oh, okay. I want to put my 2 fingers up under his neck and,
Would
and
you
check
like
for
to
a
roll
pulse.
a medicine check?
Sure.
Feel like I already did this.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, but you rolled. I think you rolled like an 8. You rolled low.
I got a 15 plus 1.
A 15 plus 1 at 16. There is definitely no pulse. You check the wrist, you check the neck. This body is cold and
Has rigor
the
mortis
skin is,
set in?
Yes, and the skin is very grey. It is definitely.
What did his message
Polly, it's
say
a dead
again?
body.
Well, he also said that Larry is most definitely the collector. I think I can reply to the message, right? Is that right?
Creature hears
so.
the message in its mind and can answer in a like manner immediately. So we'll say because you didn't answer immediately, you would have to
I gotta use mine.
recast the spell on your sending stone.
Okay. Joan, has anything happened here in this entire time?
That's
I'm
not
not
the
saying
message.
that.
Okay.
The body's definitely still dead. The lovers
Body's
are still
still
tied
dead.
up. Jared's
The couple
still
are tied up.
scribbling things out.
No.
Jared hasn't come through. Not Jared. What's his name?
I should have
Larry
taken a
hasn't
nap.
come through here. The train's still going, right?
Everything's fine.
I can send them a message.
What do you need to tell him?
The body's definitely dead, as we suspected all along.
You have to work with this guy every day.
Yes, you really do have to spell out
He's
the obvious.
asking you if a dead body is dead.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he's on. I think he has some kind of a plan, but I don't really know exactly what he's thinking.
You go for it. I'm gonna just lay down over here.
I will send a message to Chèramy via the sending stone that just says, "Body is definitely dead. No pulse. Rigor mortis set in. What's going on over there? Hurry back soon." That's it.
Found evidence in suitcase. Larry's still missing. Keep eye out is all I'll respond.
Okay.
Okay.
They said they found some kind of evidence in a suitcase.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
I wish they'd said what kind of evidence, because then maybe we could have
Any
questioned
context.
some
I
people
said the
over here.
squiggles. I said the squiggles.
He said squiggles. He did say squiggles now that I think about it.
What did they say? Is the body dead?
The body's still super dead, Haery. Yeah, apparently no pulse, no nothing, not even a hair out of place.
As Polly is talking to Joan and mentions the name Larry, Dr. Belrose appears to have been eavesdropping and says, I'm not sure if this is pertinent. I have dark vision, you see, and though I didn't see the murder itself, I thought for the briefest moment I saw Larry through the window of the carriage, but he couldn't have done it. He didn't enter the room.
When you say on the window, he was where?
The door to the staff room. I saw him looking through the window.
Just before the murder occurred?
Just in the dark, in the tunnel.
So he was meters away from the deceased at the time of the murder.
But he didn't enter the room.
You can murder someone without entering a room.
Mage hand.
That's possible.
You'd have to be a really powerful wizard. And Larry's just a train guy. Like, you know, there's no reason for us to believe that he's anything but a train dude, you know? He's not trained in any way other than in trains. So
We are gonna move back across to Chèramy and Haery, who have finished corresponding, and you're opening the suitcase?
The golden
I suppose we need
suitcase.
to, right?
Who's opening this?
I'll do it this time. It's
Okay.
Chèramy time.
Chèramy.
Yes.
did you check
What's
for
up?
snakes?
I have not checked for snakes. I have not. I have just
Golden
opened
rule.
it.
As you go to touch the zipper, you realize this isn't a zipper at all, but a jagged row of teeth. You step back too late
Oh.
as it lunges towards you and
You gotta shake it, dude.
take
Gotta check for snakes.
4 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are now
You put
grappled.
a mimic on the train.
I'm
It's a
gonna
mimic on the
need you
train.
both to roll initiative.
Oh my gosh, just
God.
does, and I can't
Okay,
message.
sure.
Oh, God.
Initiative. That's a nat 20.
And Haery doesn't use
Amazing.
Why do I
sending
get one
stone.
for initiative and not for something useful?
13.
Okay, Haery, you are up first. What would you like
Sure.
to
So you said that Chèramy is currently grappled.
do? Chèramy is somehow
It's on my
stuck.
arm.
They are stuck to this thing with some kind of adhesive.
Oh, I
Oh,
thought
with
it was.
an
It's bitten
adhesive.
on my arm. I thought it was a mimic.
Mimics work through adhesives, weirdly. So you're like
Oh.
the zip. Yeah, it is stuck to you almost like a symbiote
tongue.
venom kind of style.
In my mind, it's like the zip has moved along and it's caught the feathers in the zip.
We can say that. Yeah.
Gosh. So how can I assist with that? Like, can I?
can I
would it be like a
assist you?
strength roll, trying to like pull it from you to like pluck some feathers, or I might
Kill the mimic!
kill it?
Kill
All
the
right, I'll kill it,
sickness!
mate. Okay, in that case, then I'm
Haery,
just.
it's on my arm!
You know what then? As a
in
monk, do I
combat.
get? I'm just gonna go for like some unarmed strikes, and I'll also use a bonus action for another unarmed strike, I suppose.
How
Let me
can I
roll.
assist with this?
So, 13. Wait, what was wrong with saying that? That was a genuine question. As a, if someone's grappled, what can I do? I don't know. I'm new to this.
In character.
Hello. Do you require
No, I
assistance?
put on the voice when I'm being hairy. When I talk
Okay.
like me, I'm me.
What did you roll to hit?
If I picked that up correctly, that was a 13. Do I get anything added on to that when I? Sorry, it's a +5, so that
plus
is
5.
then
Oh.
18.
Easily hit. Would you like to roll damage?
I would. So D6 +3. That is 3, so that's 6 points of
6 points
damage.
of damage, not bad. You are fighting, I will say it's a small mimic. You've heard of mimics before. You would say this was juvenile. If it was an actual mimic, you'd be
I'd be
in hot
terrified.
water.
I'm still
However,
terrified.
Haery, as you punch and go to pull back to do another punch, the mimic moves with you, and you realize your hand is now stuck to the same adhesive that Chèramy is
jeez.
stuck to.
Oh, God. Oh, I wanted
The
to punch it again, but I don't think I
mimic
should.
uses this opportunity to make it's a bite attack at you.
So I don't get
Oh, you can
bonus
make your,
action.
actually you could bonus action if you would like.
Oh, really? Oh, God.
Yeah.
I'll give him another whack then. Yeah. Let me roll for the hit on the bonus action. Ew, nat 1. Never mind.
Okay. Yeah, you swing at it, and you don't, not only do you not do damage, both hands are now stuck to the mimic, and
God, and they're the ones with the handcuffs.
is back.
How are we
its
gonna ring them if all of our hands are stuck? We've got your rock.
jagged mouth. That is only a 11 to hit on you though, Haery.
That doesn't hit. 16.
Okay. It's now Chèramy's turn.
In my fluster of trying to pull my arm away, an envelope is gonna fall out of my satchel, and due to my stress, is gonna become engulfed in light. And Sorcerer's Burst is gonna fling it round from the side. It's gonna flap like a bird and then strike the mimic.
If you'd like to roll for that.
It is a 15 to hit.
A 15 hits.
So it casts with different elements, but I kind of want that to be random.
Roll a d8 and hope for the best.
And if it's an 8, it's all of them. It's a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it casts with lightning damage. 5 lightning damage.
5 lightning damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
God.
Yeah. Yeah. You
hope we don't
swing and
conduct
yeah. Unfortunately, mimics are not great conductors, and so yeah, Haery, you do not take any lightning damage as this sends this electric shock into this mimic.
Myself, I'm very shocked by this even happening. So I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
"Ah!"
literally.
You're like, yeah.
I'm like, what?
in your panic, you just feel this surge of energy in your body, and you don't know what to do, but just kind of like let it out, and you swing, and just like these sparks just zap down this mimic.
Cool.
It is back to you, Haery, at the top of the round. Both of your fists are currently glued to this creature.
God. Okay, so both hands are stuck. I mean, could unarmed strike also just be a kick? Can I just start wailing on this thing with kicks?
Yeah.
Yeah,
you can kick.
it's anything how you want to.
Yeah, I
not a
suppose so.
weapon.
I mean,
You
if
don't
I'm
have
stuck
to
on it,
break free. You can, yeah,
You
you
can double
can
rabbit
swing.
kick. You're like that, and you're like, ugh.
I've got my feet free. I'm wondering if we can just, as a team, can we like run and bash it against something? Like, can we run and just bludgeon it against a wall or a cargo box or something?
Do you want to communicate that to me as your turn, or do you want to?
Yeah,
like,
right. I don't think I can kick him because if I do, I'm gonna be stuck in a weird twister move. So we gotta whack this thing.
Okay, if you're sure.
Get it on the corner of this box here. It's got metal braces on it.
Okay.
I hope.
I'm stuck to it. He's stuck to
Sure.
it. And you're preparing your actually attack for my turn, so we do it together.
Or we can just flavor it as you guys slamming it down together. We'll say it's like a unified attack that will take place on his turn. So we'll say that you ready your action to slam this down in conjunction with Chèramy.
Sure. What kind of roll do we do for that then?
We're not gonna coordinate it. You're just gonna roll your attack and he's gonna roll his attack. This is purely for like fun flavor.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so the mimic is gonna use this opportunity as you're yelling and coordinating this to make a bite attack at you. That is a 19 to hit
On which one?
on Haery again.
Thank God.
Yeah, that hits.
And you're going to take... Is
Are you about to one-shot Haery?
5 points of piercing damage plus
There's a plus.
There's a plus.
4 points of acid damage.
Oh,
Yikes. So what's that? Was that 8 overall? Sorry.
That's
5
9.
plus 4, 9.
Oh, it's 9. Yeah, that is all my HP. I'm
All of
at
it?
0. Yeah,
He's
I'm
not.
at 9 HP.
He's unconscious.
This mimic takes a big bite of Haery. Its teeth lock over his arm, and Haery, just having never experienced any of this like before in his life, just passes out from the pain, leaving you, Chèramy, glued to a mimic with an
guys need
unconscious rabbit next to you.
Question about rules. How do potions work in this? It's not a bonus action like Baldur's Gate, is it? It's an action
We're
action.
going to homebrew let potions be. Small potions are going to be a bonus action.
Okay, because how am I going to get out of my satchel? I'm going to aim to try and, like, shake the potion out of my pocket into my talon on the floor. I'm going to then try and, using my wings that are stuck, kind of, like, lift both feet up and try and, like, take the lid off and then sort of fling it onto...
Because you are grappled and in such a way, we'll say that this is like a
It's tricky,
dexterity
right?
roll to
We can dex check
try
it,
and
yeah.
administer a potion that would otherwise be quite easy to administer.
It's a 14 plus 1, 15.
A
to
14 is
do.
enough. It's difficult, but your pigeon talons, your legs are very flexible, and you bring it up, and using your pigeon leg as a foot, you manage to pour it into Haery's
Into his mouth.
loll
Yeah.
back head into his mouth, and Haery, you splutter awake. Would you like to roll? I believe it's what is a basic healing potion?
Potion of healing is 2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2. If you'd like to roll 2d4 plus 2.
First roll is a 3. Second roll is a 2. You said plus 3 overall, yeah? So that'd be what, 8?
8.
Yeah.
Yeah, you come back to life
Cool.
with 8 health. We'll say that is your whole action.
My
given
full
that
turn.
You are
Yeah, yeah.
grappled. That'll be a full turn. Which means, Haery, it is you splutter back to life just in time for your turn.
Oh, jeez. All right. I'm thinking we need to try and get some help. How viable would it be for us to try and make our way back to the other carriage just with this thing grabbing onto both of us? Can we use our movement?
That's going to be
there?
a strength roll combined with your, or we could say it's your movement halved towards the other carriage.
Okay. How far is the other carriage?
Around 30 feet.
Oof. Yeah,
Would
I've
that
only
be
got
into the
30.
carriage of the private cars? And then there's the carriage of the dining car.
So this would make, you're probably about 10 feet into the cargo car. So yeah, it would take you 20 feet into the private car, 10 feet away from the dining car.
Could just yell as well if we get to that car.
Alternatively, I refuse to use it, but would it count as... Is it okay for another player to use my sending stone?
He could take your sending stone.
Sure. Right. Chèramy, I hate that we're using this. Call for backup. It's in my pocket. And I just sort of like try and lean and hinge towards Chèramy, and I'm just sort of shaking my hip upwards to try and flick the flap of the bag open so you can maybe get a glimpse of the sending stone.
Would I speak on my turn?
You would speak on your turn to take hold of it. The mimic is going to take a bite in between you picking this
I'm
up.
gonna die, man. I'm not gonna get a chance to speak.
It rolled a 1. It rolled
Yes!
a 1.
Okay.
I lean down towards the rock and tap it with my beak to activate it. So I'm sort of like leant forward. I'm like, help! Help! Danger!
Tell her where we are.
Suitcase, attack, cargo, hold, bring anchor, please. Scared.
Who are you sending it to?
You.
Oh, me?
You're
Yeah,
the
Polly,
Okay, I don't even
this just
hear it.
I have a rock.
this just rings out in your head. It's been around like 40 seconds since they last communicated with you,
Okay.
and all of a sudden there is just a Chèramy just screaming in your head.
Danger.
I was like, Joan, if you had to pick one fish as your favorite fish. Oh, hang on. There's some kind of emergency.
I'm getting something.
Oh. It's good that I didn't tie them to the anchor then. We should go.
We need to go. I guess we start moving as quickly as possible
Call up
towards
the
the
anchor
cargo
again.
cart.
If you are both going to make your dash actions, we can call that.
Yes.
So we'll say we'll get you into
Oh,
a
yes.
round.
Joan will dash.
General dash. That will get you into the cargo car at the beginning of the next round. So
Can we bust through the door? Because they like
you can-
snuck
yeah.
through it. Can we just...
yeah, if Joan, would you
through
like
it?
to roll a strength roll on the
Oh, yes.
or even attack? You can roll an attack with your anchor.
Smack it with the anchor.
Yeah, whack it.
9.
A 9. Joan like clangs the door with the anchor and makes enough room for a halfling to go sprinting into the room, kind of forgetting that Polly, you're gonna have to sort of squeeze through a little bit and like duck down.
Does the
enough.
anchor fit through?
The anchor fit through, yeah. Just
no.
yanks it through after her. Just in time, you enter the room to see Haery, both hands stuck to this sticky piece of luggage. That's kind of like got tendrils starting to grow up his arms. Chèramy has one wing stuck and is the wing is waving this stone around.
Right, guys. All I'm going to say is don't touch it, otherwise you get stuck. Have you seen that theatre play called Teeth?
Okay, and yeah, that was Chèramy's turn. So we're bringing it to the top of the initiative order, which is you guys. Actually, do you both want to roll initiative
Yeah,
to
should we?
enter this?
I rolled a 1, so
Okay.
that's 2. I'm still stuck at the doorway.
14.
Okay, so top of the round, it is you, Haery.
Honestly, I think at this point, I've passed out. I've come back around. I don't think I'm going to be having my full tactician brain on. I think I'm just going to try and do a bit of a... I have a move called Rabbit Hop, but it's not applicable, more just stylistically. I want to see if I can jump up and just slam down on either a box that's near us or just try and get to the ground.
Yeah, we can start it thematically as that's your attack. So if you'd like to make your attack roll.
Yep. Natural 1.
A natural 1.
Bro.
Your feet are stuck now.
yeah,
Well,
you
Can I
everything's-
do a bonus action after that or no?
You can. You go for
Oh, I
your
can.
you go for your rabbit
Yeah.
hop and and
well,
your
I'll-
foot gets stuck.
Oh, no.
On here? Oh, no, I guess not, right? It's just stuck on the floor. Does it count? So if I rolled a nat 1 on my first attack, can I use my unarmed bonus action?
Yeah, make your second attack.
Please be better. It's a 15 plus 5. It's a dirty 20.
A dirty 20 hits if you'd like to roll damage.
All right, 1d6 plus 3. Come on. That's a 6. Thank God.
Okay.
So that's
Nice.
9 points of martial arts damage, I suppose.
9 points of damage. Oof, yeah, you slam this mimic down and you feel the tendrils on your arm like retreat a little bit. Your hands are still stuck, but you definitely feel that it is weaker.
I'm being flung around at the same time because I'm attached to the suitcase. I'm like, whoa!
Yeah, I give you no heads up on that one.
Yeah,
I'm just
it
in a
is
bit
now-
of a panic mode right now.
The mimic will make a responsive attack. That is a 21, which I believe will hit you.
What's a responsive
Yeah.
attack?
Well, it's its turn, so
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank God.
Yeah, don't worry. It's not like a boss.
I thought we'd unlock second phase.
That is. I'm so sorry, Haery. You are unconscious again as this mimic bites 9 points of damage. 4 piercing. I was 5 piercing and 4 acid damage you take.
Lovely. Yeah, that's a -1 for me.
Yeah. So yeah, you slam it down and it just clamps onto your arm. You feel a burning sensation and just writhe and pass out from the pain and fall to the floor. And it
Haery,
is now.
This is a hairy situation. Am I right?
That's his last words.
Yeah.
It is now Joan's go. Joan, you've entered the room with your anchor. What would you like to do?
Joan, seeing her 2 furry new friends in danger, is so angry. And since she's a barbarian, she's going to rage.
Yes!
Grandma
I was
Ray!
gonna say,
Come on!
where's this rage coming from? Is it seeing your new friends down on the ground? It's injured?
Yeah, it's seeing these lovely furry pigeon and bunny being hurt. It's so
Okay.
horrible.
So yeah, rage
She's
is a
so
bonus
angry.
action.
Yeah, so she's gonna bonus action rage, and then she's gonna use her giant anchor, 2-handed, and slam it down.
Okay. you like to roll an attack?
Yeah, and I'm going to use D&D Beyond for this because this foam thing has not been doing
Oh
well
my
for
god. The site with double digits. Come on.
me. Okay.
Watch the
I
first one
click
be
the
that
hit
20.
thing, right? Oh my gosh. It's a 1.
It popped up on my screen.
Joan,
Joan
blinded.
is useless.
Blinded by this fury, you slam your anchor down, and it sends wood splintering everywhere as it lodges itself in the floor adjacent to Haery.
Oh, I'm just so
I guess
mad.
her glasses fell off as she swung.
Her
up,
glasses,
so she
yeah.
couldn't see
Yeah.
where she was
Joan, you go
at.
to swing, your glasses fly off your head, and
She really needed that
the room
nap.
just becomes a blur, and at the last moment, to not risk
No.
hitting Haery, you have to just redirect to the ground.
Yeah, I fling my head sideways and the anchor like plunges itself next to me like ah!
It is now
That's it,
Chèramy.
that's my turn.
In initiative.
Chèramy's turn. Chèramy is stressed by the anchor and stressed by seeing Haery go down. He's not having a good time. I guess I will. I mean, I'm right on the anchor. I'm gonna go for a peck. I'm stressing.
Okay.
I'm going back to my original pigeon instincts. I'm gonna go for a kind of my unarmed equivalent, but it's a special bonuses for Grumans.
If you'd like to roll.
So I'm gonna go for to hit. That's not gonna hit. That's 8 to hit.
8, unfortunately, does not hit, so we'll
I
move.
miss with my beak because I'm scared.
Polly is right at the bottom of the initiative.
From the
Polly, would you
doorway.
like to
I mean, you
finally
probably
take your
didn't even
turn?
notice I was there.
She has to get
Yeah.
through the door.
Polly in the
So
doorway.
unassuming.
What would you like to
I'm
do?
like trying to struggle through the doorway. I'm a little bit stuck, but I can see Haery in danger, and I see him go unconscious, and I yell out towards him, "Haery, don't go into the light!" And I cast Healing Word, which does 2d4 plus my spellcasting modifier of healing to him. 8 HP to you.
8
Haery.
HP.
Thank you.
Haery. Yeah, Haery, you feel... What was your healing word, Polly? What did you say?
I said, "Don't go into the light, Haery."
You hear this, Haery, as you just return to consciousness. All of your wounds and everything, you suddenly feel very full of vigor, and as Polly's words coax you back from the brink of death.
I got it.
Just
I got it.
in time for your turn, which you are now down on, lying on the ground. What would you like to do?
I mean, you know what? I think at this point, if I'm on the ground, I keep going down. I'm just going to stay on the floor, and we're taking this MMA grapple style. I'm just going for double unarmed strike. I'm just going to... The feet are getting involved now. It's going to make it a much heavier burden on Chèramy if he's got to try and lift this thing later on, but I'm going to go for my first kick.
You don't have a choice because, unfortunately, your movement is 0. You have disadvantage on your attack rolls.
Sure. Okay. So I'll go for my first one. That's a 7 and an 18. So
An
adding
18.
5 to the 7. That's a 12.
A 12 does hit. Yeah. 12
Oh,
hits. And
okay.
both of them hit.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
All right. So 1d6 plus 3. Oh, that's a 1. So the first one's going to be 4 damage.
4 damage.
That's a 5. And a 17. So that's going to be a 10 to try and hit on the second
10,
one.
unfortunately, does not hit. So you deal 4 damage, and this creature is looking worse for wear. It is going to take an angry bite at Chèramy.
No.
I'm now just like like paws front and back. I'm now just like, fully anchored onto this thing. Like I'm just dead weight on this.
And from all the movement of the kicks,
this
I'm
limit.
feeling like I'm fully outstretched. I'm like, whoa!
22 to hit, and
Hits because I'm wide open.
7 points of piercing and acid damage.
I was on 3. My total health is 7, so I'm very super dead.
You're very
God.
super, yeah.
Unconscious,
Chèramy
very
is
super
now
unconscious.
and Joan, in your just fury, you've watched all of this go down. What would you like to do?
I'm picking up the anchor and going again.
Okay.
On 19, 24
And
to hit.
24 hits! Would you like to roll damage?
Finally. Oh, and it's an 8, 11.
11 points of
Nice.
damage.
11. This anchor, I'm so angry.
Joan, would you like to describe how you obliterate this creature?
Yeah. I've hauled the anchor back up over my shoulder with 2 hands, slamming it down as hard as this tiny little woman. As I do it, my body like comes off the ground a little bit because there's so much weight happening. It just perfectly hits this mimic, avoiding my bunny and pigeon friend
Joan,
entirely.
you thread the needle so well and with such force that not only do you just like destroy this mimic, you shatter the floor of the thing underneath it. So both Chèramy and Haery are torn free of this adhesive as the mimic drops to the ground with a splat. You see it kind of return to its original form as the train just speeds away and leaves this mimic in the gravel.
Can I run in with a knee slide and stabilize Chèramy.
I'd like to roll a medicine check to stabilize Chèramy.
I want that to be
use
an
my
emote on
healer's
the stream.
kit.
I want that to be like dead.
Yeah.
Dungeon dead could be like the one.
So what am I doing? Oh, I add medicine as well.
Would you like to
Yes.
describe sort of what this looks like as you're coaxing Chèramy back to life?
I'm running in, knee sliding, like, you know, at old school discos, what the little boys do, where they're like sliding on both
Holes in
knees.
the jeans.
I
Yeah.
arrive at the exact right point, just in front of Chèramy, and I start wrapping his appendages in various bandages, applying splints. And I'm giving him CPR as well at the same. And maybe I should have done that first. I didn't. Now I do. Give him CPR.
How does that work with a beak? Nobody knows.
It's a lot of cupping. It's a lot of cupping.
Yeah.
No, I have like one of those like bags. It's in the healer's kit. Like I have a mask. I apply the mask. I
You're
start
just,
squeezing it to get the
squeezing
air
the
in.
oxygen back into Chèramy's
I've
lungs.
got all the gear. I intubate him. I'm doing everything.
I've been incubated like when I was a day.
intubate.
Yeah, Chèramy, you feel rough. Your wings are sizzling from the acid damage, but you come back to life, come back to consciousness.
Is that you, Polly?
Chèramy, it is. What happened? Why did you? What was that thing?
It bit me, Polly. It bit me so hard like a wolf.
I can see that, and you too, Haery. Are you okay?
You saved me,
Yeah.
Polly. And I brush her cheek with a feather. Thank you, Polly.
Yeah, well, it's kind of in the job description, so.
Don't know if that actually belonged to the collector. It didn't strike when we tried to open his bag, but the second we touched it went nuts.
What was it?
Suitcase, Polly. It was a suitcase.
Joan, thank God you were here.
We need a policy for opening suitcases.
He said there was no stamp on it. He said.
Well, I did. It didn't belong.
I'm
It wasn't a
glad you guys are
package.
okay.
I thought you guys were looking for Larry. Where's Larry?
He might have been in the
Don't know.
suitcase. Maybe he was eaten by the creature. We don't know.
Did you
we
think he
have-
would be inside the suitcase?
Yeah, maybe.
We thought there might be a clue. There's some like magic rocks in that bag there, and then we thought this one might have something more obvious. All
What do
we
you
know
mean
is that the
magic
swirly...
rocks?
Illusion rocks. There's illusion rocks in that bag, Polly. Someone's been casting spells. We think it's Larry.
What's the bag
collector.
that they're referring to?
They are referring to a bag on the ground, which contents have now spilled out, and you see various like arcane reagents. You won't be quite sure what they do yourself personally, but they definitely look like magical reagents. Can all of you please roll a perception roll for me?
Okay. I got a
Can you-
solid 12 on
12?
perception.
That's 20.
Hey! I think
I have
that's the first
11.
one today.
11.
6.
6. Everyone but Polly, you hear a loud kind of clumping noise on the roof above you, like a metallic like thudding that sounds like footsteps.
This is what I said we needed to hear out for, Haery.
Do you reckon he's coming to loot the bodies? Do you reckon he thinks that case won?
I reckon he's trying to make a getaway.
Well, I tell
We
you
should
what.
go up there.
I think we should split. One that way, one that way. We'll pincer him.
I like it. He's probably trying to get away without signing the signature. Classic.
Yeah, you see there are ladders that lead to the roof of the train inside the cargo car, if you'd like to begin climbing up. Haery, you begin to climb more towards like the front of the carriage with the rest of you climbing up the back. And
I'm going to help Joan up.
Oh, I haven't climbed something like this in many years.
Reminds you of the ropes of the ships, doesn't it?
Yes. Some 80 years ago.
Yeah, very sure-footed though, Joan, from climbing the rigging on ships and everything like that. Yeah, you get it with surprising ease. And Haery, as you begin to climb up the front side of the carriage to try and do this pincer maneuver, you kind of get clocked by like a foot or something that you can't see, like hits you in the head as you surface, and you hear the clambering of footsteps begin to kind of move across over your head.
Oh gosh. So can I look? So you're saying there's no visual?
There's
just
no visual.
sound.
Something hard and heavy has hit the top of your head.
Isn't it visible?
Gotcha. Well, I'll literally just shout, Larry, if that's you, don't really care what you did to old Crow. I just need your signature. And I just hold up the manifest.
Oh, sorry, I've no time for that. I've got to be off.
No. And can I try and climb up to begin a pursuit?
Okay.
Yeah, we're up on the roof behind.
You'll
Haery,
make
I
it
guess.
to the roof of the car, and we are going to initiate a chase. So, what is going to happen?
Chase roll.
You are going to take off after him, and initially, if you're just running towards him, I'm going to need each of you to make an acrobatics roll.
Acrobatics, okay.
In my
16.
skill set.
Okay.
I've dropped the dice.
I got a big old +5 on that boy.
15.
A 16. I am just as good as the
16.
shadow.
So sure-footed.
With
Oh, hi.
ease, Joan included, just from being on a ship her whole life, you start running towards the sound of where this voice came from, and you think you're beginning to gain ground. You hear like the steady coming. You kind of see the divots in the tin of the roof being pushed down as this guy is moving away from you.
Can I cast a spell at where the divots are?
You can cast your spell, yeah.
While I'm in chase, another envelope flies out, flings itself towards with a green glow.
Okay.
I roll to hit.
I don't
that's
know
a
what spell
13.
What spell are you casting?
I'm casting Sorcerer's Burst.
Sorcerer's Burst. Okay.
Yeah, 13 to hit.
13
13 to
hits.
hit, but I assume it'd be disadvantaged because I can't
He's
see.
invisible. You do have a disadvantage on trying to hit an invisible target.
Yeah,
yes.
sure. I'll roll it again. It's the first one. It's 13.
It's a 13. A 13 does hit. Somehow, just in the direction of the footsteps, this ladder strikes. Would you like to roll damage?
I'm aiming to sort of hit his ankles. Acid damage, which would be the green, and it's 3 acid damage.
3 acid damage. Okay. He rolled a 3 in his concentration check. So all of a sudden, you just see the figure of a half-orc just spring into life as this hissing envelope hits his back and begins to dissolve his shirt.
Stop right there, collector!
You'll never take me alive. He
We're
calls
trying to
back.
kill you. We're trying to kill you.
Guys, we really need him alive because otherwise, I don't know,
I know
who
the
he's related
rules,
to.
Harry.
In the distance, you see a low bridge hurtling towards you. How would you like to navigate this?
Duck.
Ooh.
I would like to try and fly over it.
Okay.
Like go up,
great.
come back down.
Okay. What is everyone else's plan?
I'm ducking. I'm laying
You're
down.
ducking?
Duck.
It is gaining fast. You'll be hitting it in around like 5-6 seconds.
I'm just wondering if I can use my rabbit hop.
Is that just a thing that you can do? You don't have to roll for it.
It just says bonus action. You can jump 10 foot without provoking opportunity
Oh my
attacks.
goodness. Okay. Yeah.
And as long as my speed's greater than 0.
In that case, and you're using your flight, so
10 feet upwards, very slowly.
Haery and Chèramy do not need to roll, but Joan and Polly can either get a athletics roll or a dexterity roll to kind of get prone.
I'll do deck.
Athletics.
It's gonna do hell on your knees. This, unfortunately, Joan.
I'm so athletic.
I might
Don't even
die.
worry about it.
6.
16.
16 for Joan
big dice
and
is hitting numbers.
I'm already short, so.
What is that, Polly?
6.
With
much
embarrassingly, the old lady just like drops into a push-up position. You know, she's doing her whole life, very, very strong, very quick. Polly, you kind of like are very just your skirt's kind of getting in the way a little bit. The wind's blowing it up, so you're trying to like sort of get down onto
Keep
the
your
ground.
modesty on the train route.
And yeah, and you unfortunately get down. You kind of just on your hands and knees when the bridge hits, and it slams you down, and you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as your back just hits
I think I
the
might
rocks on this
stay
bridge.
down. Honestly.
Oh dear.
Joan and Haery and Chèramy, you are up on your feet. Polly, you've kind of been pushed back from the ground that you've made, but the three of you are now even closer towards the escaping figure of Larry.
Given my low perception roll, I don't even know what we're chasing, to be honest.
So I was going to say, there's still the smoke of the train. There's still the wind and the dust that I had. Like, it's all still going on.
Could I have a go at lobbing my light hammer?
You can throw your light hammer at him.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's got a range of 20. Are we within
Okay.
20 or is it further?
He's only 20 feet away now, I'd say, yeah.
So I guess that's just regular roll with a +5. That's 7 to 22.
22 hits. Would you like to roll damage?
Yes. D6 +3. That's a 6.
It's a 6. Are you
So
aiming
9
for
overall,
any
sorry, for
part of
damage.
him in particular?
I'm just going for the square, like between the shoulder blades. Like
Okay.
I'm trying to just. I'm aiming towards the most mass that.
Try and knock him down. This hammer lands square in the back and sends him sprawling, although your hammer is now bouncing back along the train towards you. Can you roll a dexterity roll to see if you can catch it before it just gets flung off the side of the train?
Can. It's a 2, so with +3,
2.
that's 5.
Unfortunately, you fling your hammer and you're rewarded with a yelp and an oh and a thunk as he kind of falls back. But the hammer just doof, 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 and then begins to bounce along the train before just being flung off past you, Haery. And you look back helplessly as your
Pip doesn't
That
want
was
to give
in
me
the
another one.
character art, Harry! Character
I know.
art.
Well, Pip can replace it, but it's going to come straight out of my pay.
Yeah, he is now prone, and the rest of you catch up with him fairly easily.
I'm going to dive on
Joan-
him and try and hold him down.
Okay, and then Joan, what would you like to do?
I can grapple as well.
Yeah, to grapple
We
him?
both grab him.
As they're holding him down, can I just rush over and just like get a quill out my pocket and put it in his hand and just be like, all you've got to do He's signed this. We'll leave you alone.
He's like, you will just let me go?
I suppose, is that what we're going to do, everyone?
As long as we have the signature.
Yeah,
long as we have the
we're-
signature.
Wiggle. I will let you wiggle.
Are you telling the truth? All of you.
Yeah.
I think we have one job. And we figured out the killer.
So we can tell
Yeah.
somebody else who the killer is.
Yeah, we'll tell
We are not
Benedict
investigators.
Sleuth when
If
we
he
see
could
him.
clock out, so can we.
He
when we've
rolled
done our job.
a 2 on his insight roll regardless, so he just believes you and he's like, oh, okay. And he takes the quill and signs the collector and Larry, the collector, on your...
Wow,
That's your full
lovely
name.
stuff. Thank you so much for using Acorn Express. I hope that came to you in a timely manner. Thank you. I'll just start trotting down the train.
Did you have the handcuffs?
I do have the handcuffs.
Could we handcuff him to the top of the train and then he's somebody else's problem?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that. I grab my
Sick.
handcuff and I
What are
put
you-
one around his wrist
what are
and
you
one
doing?
around the bar.
Oh,
I'm sorry, Larry.
Ah.
It's not our problem what happens to you, but we shan't be letting you get away because
Okay.
We
you
weren't
killed a
lying.
man.
We just changed our minds.
Yes, and
The,
your mimic tried to eat me. I assume it was yours, so I'm not feeling very generous.
Glad you're doing business, though.
Oh, thank you, I guess. Yeah, the rest of the train journey is spent with the occasional just sort of panicked yelling, distant muffled on the roof as Larry is hurtling along. But eventually...
We'd like to leave the doctor and the lady tied up still because they did admit that they were attempting to murder.
Poisoning.
Are you
him as
leaving them
well.
tied up?
There's
Yeah,
only
they're still
one
tied up.
innocent man, and it's Jared.
Maybe we should tie him up as well. He was embezzling funds.
We should have stole his coin.
We still can. He's
I like
right
that.
here.
You can pocket that 50 gold if you would like.
Has
We
anyone
deserve
got
to be
any
paid for
rope to
this.
tie up Jared as well? I just feel like, full house. We should.
Shall we do a vote to tie up Jared? We can.
He was embezzling
I've
funds.
used my rope.
Yeah,
Do I have any
I don't
rope?
have any rope.
Oh, I have some. I have
we
50
could
feet of
untie,
rope.
add him in,
I have
and then
rope.
tie again.
I
Polly
have rope,
rescued me, so I'm happy to side with
and
Polly
I'd
on
like to
roping this
tie
man.
up Jared.
Jared, we're going to tie you up now, okay?
I'm sure he'll understand.
But, what? Okay,
You're a big embezzler, aren't you?
Yeah.
I did embezzle.
All right. And when we arrive, we'll just alert the authorities and we'll be on our way back home.
You tie up Jared and around an hour later pull into the station. And as through the window, as the train rolls to a stop, you see a familiar figure wearing a familiar hat.
Mr. Sleuth.
Mr. Sleuth, there's a bad guy on the roof.
He goes, well, that's correct. You solved the case.
But you already knew?
I told you I'd examined the evidence.
He did.
He,
You did it.
If
Yeah.
you'd like me to walk you through all of the things that you discovered.
Absolutely. Yes,
Absolutely,
please.
Mr.
Well,
Sleuth. Yes. Tell us
it
what we
was-
figured out.
Most ingenious, you see. He had you deliver the murder weapon, which he replaced with an illusion upon his inspection, signified by the tapping of a wand. Then, in a train car filled with likely suspects, he remained outside, using an invisible mage hand to drop the dagger vertically down onto the victim's back so that he could not be exposed.
You said about the halfling.
You did. You
Though
did.
Dr. Belrose did briefly catch a glimpse of him at the window as he needed to be within 30 feet to line up the dagger. However, upon closer inspection, you found that while Lady Crowmere and Dr. Belrose did want him dead, they had opted to poison him, a plan recently abandoned after their affair was outed, opting instead for divorce. Jared Whitlock was too much of a sniveling coward to carry out the act, though his pilfering had left Lord Crowmere to resort to desperate measures. The collector, if interrogated, would be revealed to be a procurer of black market goods. The letter in the collector's bag indicated Lord Crowmere intended to blackmail them for money on this train, but the collector elected to silence him permanently. Cleverly checking your receipt, you found that the collector's handwriting matched none other than the steward Larry, at which point you pursued him and justice prevailed. Quite ingenious. All that remains for you, I believe, is to head back to Sun Harbor.
No, it's to say the catchphrase. May we speak to Larry one last time?
Is he being handcuffed and taken away?
He's being handcuffed and he is signing yet another piece of paper, which is in fact his confession.
Ha!
Anything to say, Larry? Horrible Larry.
I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you meddling postal workers.
That's right.
That's right. Life or death.
Rain or shine. We'll
We'll
make
make
sure
sure
your mail's
mail's
on
on
time.
time. That's right, Joan.
Joan, that's...
Great work, children.
Anytime.
It
I'm
is
36.
now time for you to return to Sun Harbor and somehow explain to Pip that, yet again, your package has been opened and taken from you without a signature. And that's where we're going to wrap up today's session.
I really like that. That was so good.